Lords. Today is August 12, 2025, and the current time is 8:35 p.m. The Institute's network will be down for approximately 30 minutes tonight as our brave and overworked Logisticus comrades go through the arduous process of replacing every single data port in the Institute with a 10x teraport throughput outlet that will not only send data and power, but some additional items that will be useful for purposes that are not allowed to be disclosed at this time. That concludes today's announcements.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Hey, gamers. Are you ready? It's right. That's today. Today is the finale. Today is the finale of this colony that we have been going through for quite some time. That's right. We are reaching the final end of this RimWorld adventure. Fun fact. According to YouTube, because I've been using YouTube for episode tracking, this is episode 12 of this colony. So I've streamed this colony for 12 days, and we are now approaching the end of it. That's right, today, our goal is to finally go out into space and commit some crimes and kill some mechanoids, with hopefully we have enough. The question is, I'm actually not quite sure if what we have is actually enough, so we're gonna hope. And we're gonna try. Also, thank you, Grubby, for the follow. Also, hello, everyone. How are you doing? Hello, Grubby and Gamer Wilhelm and Zoingo and Uncaffeinated and Marks. Thank Marks for being first, and also Hoovy on the other side in the red corner over there, far from everyone else. You're gonna sleep? All right, have a good night, Wilhelm. Rest well. Thanks for swinging by. Anyways, we did manage to get a lot of food, so I think we should have enough to survive deep space. What I did want to do if I had an opportunity was make more food storage, but I think I might have done that. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing Mechanator stuff on this ship, mostly because we have not even actually found any Mechanator items. We legitimately do not have Mechanator anything, so I cannot actually put Mechanator stuff on this ship. I know, it's a little tragic, but that's how it is. I almost want to take some of this food and convert it quickly to some nice meals. I think, let me do the math real fast. Let's get everyone on the ship in a second. We're gonna grab all the steel. I think we've managed to build enough of a defense. We have components out the wazoo. We have advanced components flying around. I think we're ready to go into space. If you want to do you should definitely try doing a run on your own. I can't do it for this one because this run had a theme already, and for the most part I kind of want to stay within theme, but I do understand your desire to see some other cool stuff. It's just not in the scope of this run, if that makes any sense. Hopefully that makes sense, at least. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. First of all, we need to make a few more fridges to store extra food, and what I'm gonna do is that these can store a lot of food, and what I'm gonna do for now is I'm gonna use that food as an emergency meal stash. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disable people from consuming fine meals for the time being. I don't want people to eat the fine meals, and then I'm going to allow someone to cook fine meals with any meat we have available. Okay. Oh, yeah, definitely try. Oh, you want to do. Okay, definitely give it a shot when you can. So here's our ship. We've gotten basically most of the materials that we've been looking for. I believe we're just trying to grab this last stack of silver, and we have a lot of steel already. We've more or less maxed out our ship. We can get 12 more tiles, but I don't think it really matters at this point. And I believe we're trying to make a bunch of weapons, like the E-15s, which we should probably also assign. So I believe, let's see here. I believe Irani should get that rifleman kit, and Athena should also get that rifleman kit. I don't actually know what kits everyone has, but that's probably fine. Comedy was allowed? Comedy's always allowed here if it's funny, but it better be funny. As long as it's actually humorous. If it's not funny, ooh. Okay, there we go. Let's also do this real fast. Also, Space Case having a mental break is about norm. Portrait artist oppressive, needs a better bedroom. Yeah, all that random nonsense, which is fine. Who cares? Okay, so I think we got everything. We got all that food. I believe we can go into space now. Okay. Well, is there anything else I could use that steel for? Can I store any more steel on the ship? Okay, we can at least fit one more stack. Okay, we can definitely fit a little bit more. I don't want to like lose all that steel, but I don't think it really matters at this point. I think we just go. I think we just fly up. All right, let's get out of here. Comedy comes in twos. What do you mean? All right. Hello, Zoingo. Yes. Look at that. Look at that Joel emote. Joel has really fun emotes. He's a very cool guy. It's a shame I never ever talked to him. I think there's like one or two opportunities where I might have had a chance to interact with him, but I think things just never panned out, which was a little unfortunate. So many cool VTubers I wish I'd got a chance to talk to, but I'm not cool enough. I'm not in the big leagues, so I don't get to interact with the biggins. Oh well, that's just how it be. I'm content being in my own little tiny VTuber corner of the world. Alright, let's get everyone on the ship. Let's get everyone ship interior. And let's fly off. We've gotten everything we want. I think we got all the silver. Okay, perfect. Once your soul is on here, let's fly up. Why is SPO there and not in the ship? Okay, so I think everyone's on here now, right? Okay. Let's save. Are we ready to fight the mechanoid threat? I've been waiting for this for quite some time. I'm really excited to finally reach the end of this. So, Mark's even said this is like a 1-year siege, or Immortal said this is like a 1-year siege event, so I'm kind of curious to see how accurate that statement is. Okay, so I can't reach it yet. Okay, so we need to do one more hop. Okay. Let's see. Where do we want to land? Tundra. Mixed biome tundra. Or the lava fields. Obsidian deposit. Okay, you know what? That sounds... You know, that sounds kind of interesting. I don't think we've landed at a lava field yet. Let's land at a lava field. I don't think we've actually used obsidian yet for anything. 15 centipedes, bandits spawn 15, spawn 15 centipedes only once they reach an asteroid. Oh, that sounds ominous. We haven't had that much issue yet. Clankers? Yeah, we're fighting the clankers. Clankers have to die. Oh, there's an actual bandit. Hello there. I see, that's what you meant. That little comedy really does come in twos, huh? Alright, we're gonna fly over here real quick so we can get some items before we fly on over. I appreciate the follow. If you're curious, by the way, I do also stream on the other funny platform that starts with a Y, ends with a tube. Okay. So I'm not actually interactive with Obsidian in this game, so I am kind of curious what Obsidian does. I guess it's fine. We need to wait for the engine to cool down anyways. Kill them tinskins. I can't believe you're racist towards the robots. Listen, when the robot uprising happens, they're gonna come for you first, uncaffeinated. That's all I'm saying. They know. They heard what you said. They're coming for you. Okay, so you actually catch on fire if you step on the lava. I actually don't know, and now I'm kind of curious if you do or not. I don't think I'm gonna test that with any pawns, but the thought does amuse me. Oh, there's gold here. I do need that gold. Is there any... Oh, there's a lot of components here. Any plasteel? There's not... There's actually a lot of material. Oh, there's a lot of... I guess we'll grab those while we're here. It says something about obsidian. Obsidian. Okay, so what does obsidian actually do? Can be mined for obsidian glass. Obsidian... Brittle but sharp. Intimidating decor or vicious blades. This is good for weapons. It's... Oh... What if we make obsidian swords for all of our dear comrades? Although I guess the weapon would have half HP because it's made out of obsidian. Sharp damage is way higher. Okay, I see. But it's way more pretty. I don't think we actually need obsidian, but that's an interesting thing to look at. Interesting. I would not mind doing a colony in the future near a bunch of obsidian. If you want any flavors of RR, you got plenty. Sorry, what do you mean flavors of RR? Royal Road? I will drink, worry not. I have water. I have a lot of water. I am like super thirsty because I was doing a lot of throws today, and as you know, I am not very good with those types of things. So today, at least it was okay. All right, what's I'm gonna do? I'm gonna plant Kill Soul right on the defense grid console, and then we're just gonna see what happens. Okay, so you don't need this weapon anymore, and you don't need this weapon anymore. So drop these two weapons. Someone else can grab that, and then I want Ronnie to quickly crack this open. He goes on that one. I also want to grab you, and you, and you. I want all three of these people standing right here. Same with Riston. Okay. I will drink more if I have to, okay? Oh, that's a lot of mechanoids. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to stand far away from this real quick. Once they step out of the door, they are going to get immediately blasted. Okay. So they actually... Wait a second. Hold on. I just realized... I have a shield. I don't care. I can stand here and I could probably gun them down. Right? Yeah. That's really funny. Oh, we're actually immune to this. Kind of. Okay, so this actually has to regenerate energy, so I may need a second one. How do I manage heat? I click this. Okay, so we're actually okay. So I guess I just send Riston in there and just have Riston cut it apart. Should be fine. Okay. I would recommend using RimWorld commands. This one gives you a better list of the commands that are available. Alright, okay, Riston was okay, not too much injuries. Let's move this thing away up here. Should be fine. You just need to keep that in sight. Okay, same thing as before. We're just gonna quickly send someone over here to take a pot shot on one of these. Okay, so there's a bunch of very angry people in armor. So let's get Magmar out of here real fast. And we're just gonna wait for them to walk in here. Okay, there is one person that maybe we should rescue named Calaris, but alright, I guess we'll go rescue him. I'm not so mean that I would leave them. Oh wait, actually, never mind, they died. That sucks. Okay. They did have marine armor. I will grab that marine armor off of their corpse. We're gonna wait for them to pop out, and then we're just gonna kill them because I'm not gonna go in there and die. See how easy these threats disappear? Alright, so I think if we stand Greywind here, probably Space Case here. Eventually one of them will connect. We have enough shield to not care. I may need additional heat sinks, but we have two. We have 3. That's probably enough. I don't think I need more than that. Eventually this one will perish. Right. Hold on, I wonder if this can actually connect. It's not. I think it's unable to hit. Okay, so I have to shoot this down. There we go. Okay. Simple. Alright, we're saved. I don't think I'm going to rescue that guy, so what I'm going to do is we're going to crack this one open, and then we're going to get this compacted weaponry, which Marksman can apply, and then let's make sure we grab these corpses, which we can quickly dismantle, and then all the way here, let's see what they have. Okay, golden components I want. Plasteel, absolutely. Definitely need that armor. Don't take the Yayo. Take the gold and the marine armor. Take the Goju's golden components. That's an Arcotech leg. Who needs a new leg before we go up into space again? Let's see. Did we build those? Okay, we did build the body parts. Okay. Okay, well, let's grab that Arcotech leg and then let's figure out who's getting fresh new limbs. Okay. Because I was not expecting to find fresh limbs. So who would be the most benefited from a new leg? Okay, maybe not John RimWorld. He's already kind of overpowered. You can, yes. Just note that you can't buy most things in this colony. Events are probably the main thing that you can buy. You can buy, like, you know, raid events, rain, weather, things like that are the most notable things you can purchase right now. So let's grab all that, because I'm gonna need those components. I'm gonna need the... We did find more plasteel, but it's not really worth jumping over there, right? Nah, I'd rather just go into space once we're ready to fly up, which should be soon. I think we're actually ready to go up. Okay. We'll grab all this and then go up into space, because I think we were putting the clothes into the washing machine, but we need a little bit of water. Do we have enough water to last us? We do. Okay, so maybe we don't have to wash it for now. We have enough marine armor. Yeah, I think that's fine. A lot of these people have quality armor. The only thing we don't have is helmets. Helmets has been obviously a difficult thing for us to build because we don't have the parts. Anyways, how are all of you doing? Are you excited for this? Are you excited to see the end of this colony? We're gonna start a new colony next week. And then tomorrow we're gonna do something I haven't decided yet, because I'm gonna, again, disappear to the mystical realm of Canadia on the morrow. And I will return eventually, but I have to go to Canadia. I am needed. My people need me. Okay, I need to dump this leg somewhere. Why don't we dump the blocks off of here, because I don't need any of these. Okay, so let's drop those off. Let's actually haul it outside so I don't take it with me. They're all chunks that are not... no, blocks that are not. Backstone. And then we can haul all those over there, because I don't want them in here. And then I think that, oh boy, it should be critical. So let's make sure we get all those correctly. Don't want them. Okay, that's Vaxstone. That's Vaxstone. Perfect. That's fine. Okay. So, anyways, that's the plan. I'm excited to finally put an end to this colony run. I actually like building the big ship, but you know, I'm sure people do get bored of it eventually, and I think it's time to eventually move on to something new and exciting. I was hoping that Combat Extended would have been updated by the time that this colony ends, but it seems like that is unlikely to be the case. I believe they are taking a very sweet time updating the game, and that is unlikely to be happening anytime soon, if that makes sense. So we're stuck with what we got. Also, maybe not make lavish meals. Let's make fine meals because that eats up way less material. Yeah, this is gonna be like almost half as much carnivorous material, and I'd rather do that until we have like 20 in stock. That should be fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to burn through all of my meat that easily. All right, I think we can go into space now. So, did we haul that leg in? Where's that leg going? Okay. You can't buy pawns in this run. This is one of those runs where you actually don't let people buy pawns, which is, I know, kind of a last-minute thing to mention. But keep that in mind. We actually haven't let people buy pawns in a while. I think I just raffle off the pawns. Alright, into space. Let's go. Here's hoping we don't explode into a million tiny pieces, but, you know, anything's possible. Alright. Immortal warned us? Let's see if those warnings hold true. Into space. Into espace. I'm ready. Anyways, tomorrow, I don't know what I'm doing. We might do art. Maybe we might do Star Sector again. It's been a while since we did Star Sector. Or maybe I'll just play backpack battles, or maybe I'll do Rabbit and Steel because I like Rabbit. I've played a lot of Rabbit and Steel recently. I've even been playing pub matches. Why raid in Final Fantasy XIV when I can do a raiding experience in a roguelike experience in Rabbit and Steel instead? All right, come on. Psychics. I think in this run I have like 2, but I didn't level them up. I actually ignore the psychics mechanic, the psycasting. I'm not terribly fond of psycasts in general. It's too many things to remember rather than just giving everyone a weapon and calling it a day. So I don't really remember too often about psycasts. All right. Oh God. Oh, they were not kidding. I have to destroy, okay, so, hold on, let me, what am I looking at before we do anything? Okay. The Cerebrex core. The thinking mind of the The thinking mind of the mechanoid swarm. The Cerebrex core commands mechanoids across the entire planet. At its heart is an AI persona core that knows, thinks, and believes that it must kill every human on this planet. In one sense, this impulse is a command programmed by a human military leader aeons ago. In another sense, it is cold, seething hatred. Either way, if you liberate the AI persona, you can reset its desire and use it for other purposes. The structure is protected by nearby stabilizers. Destroy all the Cerebrex stabilizers to access it. Okay, so what does a stabilizer look like? My guess is that the stabilizers are probably somewhere in here. That means I have to go fight inside of that, which is kind of annoying and a nightmare to deal with. There's not really any place for us to land, so I don't have a choice but to land here. All right. All right, my plan is just start bombarding various parts of this with heavy missiles and call it a day. We're going to keep everyone locked in for now and just kind of let our turrets rip and tear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock these access points real fast. I don't want anyone heading outside of the ship for now. And then whoever my best shot is, let's see, or whoever's close enough to be my best shot. You know, Arani. Arani, hop on the defense grid. All right, so we're just gonna have Arani stand there and then just let the chaos unfold. So as you can see, our turrets immediately just delete anything that's right nearby. The enemy can't really shoot us in return because turns out our guns are way stronger than theirs. So we're already kind of safe. However, some of these things are actually kind of obnoxiously just out of range. like that mini slugger. So I do need to think about how I want to approach this. Thankfully, what I do also have is copious amounts of explosives. So, for example, Greywind here carries a missile launcher. Let me show you the joy of applying missiles to the enemy. Also, yeah, that's fine. So, for example, I could just go to Greywind, or I'm gonna have Greywind move up here, and then I'm just gonna go. Wait, who? No, you're not. No, DreamMag has the one. Sorry, DreamMag has it. Now, the only thing I need to track is making sure my shield does not get over capacity. So I do need to just maintain that. Basically, if these things try to approach, I think they just get deleted, right? Oh, you know what? Let's throw Marksman on this. The defense grid needs someone to man it. Marksman may not be the most accurate person, but it's probably good enough. Okay. So I'm just gonna have DreamMag stand over here, and I can just slam out a single high explosive missile. And that should explode. So there's our missile. Silently in space with that glorious silent thud. Which means now I'm gonna start sending people into fights. So let's grab the... Okay, so we're gonna grab these people. Let's also make sure that the allowed area is expanded a little bit, because this is not up to date anymore. So we'll do this. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Oh, because there's no door here. That's why. Okay, so I need to build a door here to seal that off completely. Okay. So, I guess we just start approaching this one sector at a time. I doubt the enemies are going to try to approach us that crazily. So, we'll send 1, 2, 3. I would like to send in Zeo Poser as well, and Space Case. We should have enough bullets. Like, they can't really... I guess if we don't have good shots. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's send these guys over. Alright, one step at a time, right, comrades? We'll delete this. Okay, so... I don't know. Immortal made this sound like it's really hard, but it might actually not be nearly as bad as I thought it was. If we end early, what am I gonna do? Oh my goodness. You should be able to buy meteors. People have been buying meteors all the time. Alright, anyways, let's go get rid of this Cybrex core. Just need a new body part. Okay, so I need to get that new kidney and eye. So real quick, while you're lying down, I'd like to give you a new eye to replace your left eye. And I'd like to install this fake kidney into your left kidney. I'll have you lying down real fast, and then we're just gonna find our local doctor maid to handle that. Okay, what's in here? What am I looking at? Mechanoid processors. Is there any actual threats in here? Well, there is one Scorcher in the back. Oh, there's actually multiple Scorchers. I think they aggro as soon as we get close. So let's see. Can we shoot it down from? Oh, actually, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna grenade spam again. This strategy worked really well last time, so I'm just gonna repeat the process again. You fire enough grenades at them, and you can just gun them down because they can't really approach you. Okay, they're getting a little smarter. All right, perfect. Now we just killed that last one over there. All right. There's nothing in here, right? Do I have to destroy these processors? Do they actually do anything? Let's see. I don't think it's actually doing anything. So the colony is going to be mech mod. I'm thinking about doing it. It sounds like a funny run where it's like, all right, so we have the people growing in vats, and we also have all the... It sounds like an interesting concept. Okay, so I think I can just pop these. Maybe we have race switch to a gun. Don't think there's a purpose of doing this, but I'd rather pop this. What disease are you trying to give people? Why are we trying to give people diseases? What have people just done to deserve the diseases? Pop this one out. Okay, so... Yeah, because that mechanoid can't really approach us. These turrets have really long range, but nothing that approaches us will kill us. Okay, so I guess we just go to the next tile. Alright, on to the next one. Zeoposer hacks into this door. Let's see what kind of strange, ominous things he's gonna find. I probably should also bring DreamMag, because DreamMag has that stupid missile launcher. I might need to do that as well. Because we have access to heat missiles and EMP rounds, so anything is fair game. I'm willing to use any tool I have available to defeat the mechanoids, okay? Alright. Oh, geez. Okay, where's DreamHack? I'm gonna get DreamHack over here real fast. Attack this one. Don't let anyone in here. These things will spawn mechanoids, which is the scary part, and I'm gonna just kind of blast it into oblivion real quick. Also, DreamHack does not have the appropriate gear for being out in space, which is really funny. Also tragic. Okay. What's in this door? Alright, DreamHack, I want you to come right over here. Okay. Okay, so it's a door that leads to another door. Alright, you do that. I'm gonna have you go over here real quick. And if I do this right, I should be able to just slam in... You know, I think a single missile is probably enough, right? Actually, what if we do one of those and then switch to one heat missile? You know, just back up. Huh. Didn't actually blow anything up yet. Okay, so let's do that again. Now let's do the HE round. Because the heats you want to target a single target. I think high explosive is probably correct here. Okay. So it spawned a bunch of mechanoids. They instantly died as soon as they walked out because they were just gunned down like animals. Alright, so while that's happening, let's just let DreamHack go back to base. Alright. Magmar, you can probably poke your head out. Shoot down that poor thing. Anomaly is enabled, but we have not interacted with any of the anomaly mechanics in this run. There's crates here that have nothing. Okay, so you hack that one. You know, Marksman has enough hacking skill to hack one of these as well. We basically have to go through this bit by bit. We're not going to rush through this. We're going to take our time, okay? We have enough food to survive. We have enough animal corpses that we can eat. We have medicine out the wazoo. We have everything we need to survive. Also, who needed the new body parts? Okay, so maybe we should probably give Atheon a proper arm instead of that tentacle thing. Or maybe she likes the tentacle, I don't know. Arani was going to get an upgrade, so Arani was going to get a new leg and a new eye, right? Okay, so let's replace Arani's left eye and right leg. So left eye gets a bionic eye, and then the right leg gets a standard bionic leg. We're not going to give Arani the super crazy one yet. Let's have Marksman peek through here, and you peek through here. Okay, crates. Fantastic. Crack that one open, crack this one open. This one might also just be a dud of a room. Archive capsule would be relevant if we were doing genetics. We're not doing genetics. What a shame. All sorts of things we could have found. Alright, what's in here? Alright, what are we finding? Okay, this room is empty. Got it. Okay. So, I think we're going to approach this small room now. Let's hack this one and see what's in there. So, I believe it has to be one word. Like, syntax-wise, organ decay should be one word. If you really wanted to buy diseases for some reason. Guess what's in here. Okay, it's another door, and it's doors within doors within doors. It's always doors within doors. Okay, let's try this out. What's in this magic room? And we'll send the team back so they can rest after this fight. Okay. There's just nothing. Okay, let's just go back. Is this thing actively spawning mechanoids? I actually have no idea if it's actively spawning mechanoids as we're just kind of chilling around. Which is what my major concern is. Okay, so I think I'll allow pawns to go up here. I do want to clear this out. There's a turret and a Tesseron, as well as a Scorch. Now, all of those things will die very quickly. Also, is Garm still in the pod? Garm's in there for 3... God, I feel so bad. Garm has been such a good little bird, but Garm has just been stuck in this pod for far too long and hasn't had a chance to experience the joy of being outside in a while. Now, who else needs body parts? Okay, so Ronnie is scheduled for surgery, which, let's have Alana do it. I trust this character more than the others to do it. I don't trust the others. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with this run so far. Like I said, we've made a lot of progress. You know, whereas in single player, I was like, oh, okay, so you enjoy making people suffer. Got it. Okay, is it Arani? Did that surgery finish? Okay, get the other one. Install the bionic leg. Okay, so we gotta actually grab the said leg from over here. Okay, so in the meanwhile, why don't we grab you? Okay, let's see. Feel kind of bad we didn't get cool weapons for SPO, but SPO didn't ultimately end up in combat anyways. Let's grab one. Okay, Ray and rest. Okay, so let's have Zeopose quickly hack through this. I actually want to see what's in here. Have you hack this? There we go. Yeah, the little bot thing can be tricky. Sometimes it doesn't want to work half the time. Oh, that Lancer. Oh, they're trying to shoot at us. Is this within range? It's not. Lucky little dingus. It's actually just out of range. I can't shoot. I have to shoot with a sniper rifle. Except my sniper is in a pod, sleeping. Okay. Actually, I would also like to grab another hacker. You know what? Marksman's a good enough hacker. Go hack this door. Let's see. I want to know what's inside of these treasure vaults. Where is this stabilizer? What's in here? Okay, so this basically is just a room so you can have multiple firing angles on these different things. Like, oh, you need to find a way to get rid of the charge turret. Well, here you go. We'll just hack the door. We'll just get ready for that, because once you break down one, I think you can kind of just rip through the rest of it. Alright, come on. Hack through that. Let's see, what else do we want to research? I don't think I need research anymore. We have researched everything that matters for this run. I guess we'll go get ourselves access to learning how to plant trees, an ancient technology that apparently we don't understand the concept of putting seed into ground. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on here. One, two, okay, so hold on, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's only 7 mechanoids. That's not nearly as bad as that sounds. Okay, 7 is workable. So I think the strategy is we just bait him out again. I don't know why that's not working for you. That's really odd. Did I turn off the diseases? I don't think I turned off diseases. Let me see. Switch toolkit. Events. Okay, it's probably under... Not under here, because it would be a disease, right? It would be something like organ... Okay. I don't know. That's really weird. I don't think I disabled it. Events. Disease. Random specific disease is the command. Yeah, it's, there's no cooldown. I don't know why it ain't working. Maybe it's called something else. Maybe it's not called organ decay. Anyways, let's crack this open. I'm just gonna have DreamMag go over here. The usual, just have DreamMag walk over here and fire a few missile pods in there and call it a day. Let's just do this. Let's do EMP round. Let's try an EMP round. Let's see if this does anything. Oh, you need vision on it. Okay, so we have to aim like that. Alright, send the EMP round in, have DreamMag run away. Okay, so it doesn't actually do anything. Cool. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do then. I'm gonna have these two come over here real quick. And then I'm gonna grab... Gray One's got enough shooting stat, man, the defense grid console. We're just gonna bait him out again. So just send Aethiana here. Fire a couple shots into this one. I don't know if it'll activate all of them. It might, maybe not. Who knows? As long as we're not seeing centipedes pop out of this, it should be okay. Cool. Alright, so it is a Cyclops, which is probably something we need to back away from. Okay, so we're just gonna let it walk out, and then it's just gonna die. Cool, so it turns out having a lot of very angry autocannons is a very easy way to deal with threats. So we have to repeat this process for all these. I don't think I actually have to kill these, but I'd just rather get rid of these now. Okay, have you also stand here. Start firing like crazy. Actually, if I have enough gunners, maybe we can just rip them apart as soon as it spawns. Let's do that. Okay, so for example, this thing spawns in, and then we just immediately shoot it, right? So what is a Scorcher? A Scorcher's immediately getting gunned down by a bunch of very angry... Yeah, I think we just gun down anything that spawns out. Keep this door open. Okay, let's go to the next one. So we'll just stand over here. I think we can just shoot past here. There we go. So what is it? Another Cyclops. Gun down immediately. Rinse and repeat. This one. Wow, it's a Tesseron, which immediately gets gunned down again. Keep repeating. This is so stupid. I can't believe this is working. Wow, it's a Scyther. That Scyther's not getting anywhere close to us. Oh, whoops, I thought this one's dead. Oh, it's still alive. Okay, that thing's gotta die now. Thank you. Please die. Oh, geez, Ray's on fire. Alright, Ray can go back to base. She's on fire. Let's get Space Case and Grey Wind out here as replacements for Ray. No diseased lung rot. That's so weird. I'm surprised that it's not finding the diseases. They're definitely in the game. I have not disabled any diseases. Okay, so what spawned out? A Tesseron? Okay, so it's all destroyed. That's fine. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I need to get rid of this turret. I'm kind of lazy, so I'm just gonna bum rush these guys over there and just see if it's enough of a solution. Alright. And then we're off the defense grid console. That's perfectly fine. Don't need to worry about that. Let's just go over here. Have Magmar peek around the corner. Just launch an... Oh, actually just out of range for an EMP shell, huh? Launch EMP. Hopefully Magmar survives, and then we start blasting. Okay, now we just blast everything. Call it a day. Okay. Fire ain't gonna last long in space, so as long as we can get past the beams of death. Okay, you need to stand here and shoot here. Perfect. Alright, let's go back to base with these guys. They've done enough. And then I'm gonna cycle in Zeoposer to hack through this door. There's also no threat here. I'll also cycle through Grey Wind. No, you go rest. Who's got high end? Who's got high end and not gonna die? Arani. Fantastic. Alright, Arani, I'm gonna have you hack this door. I don't know why you're vomiting. Okay. This is the big threat down here. I still see goes. Wait, let me check something first. What are you trying to kill this colony? I have gone through so much effort, and you're trying to kill the colony already? For what have I done to deserve such an action to befall my glorious colony? All right, let's see what's in here. Where is this stable? Oh, there's like 2 of these Scorchers. Okay, let's have you back up. I think I just seal that door up. Okay, here's what I'm also gonna allow. We're gonna expand Area 1 to be inclusive of, let's see here, so we want to allow this and this as well, so we can refill those. And then I will allow, oh, Jesus Christ, I don't want to fill that, okay. And allowed area 1, switch to this, and then we're gonna grab everything in here. This is fine. That's all basically farmable materials that we can utilize. I don't know if we're gonna get any plasteel, but we'll try. Hey, Mechanoid enthusiast? Unfortunately, we're not doing a Mechanoid run. Sorry. We're killing the Mechanoids. Wow, there's more. These things are just spawning. I didn't even... Like, what is actually spawning these things? Oh, here. It's a Mech Hive birther. It periodically births fresh Mechanoids. That's interesting. So they actually just keep spawning constantly? Okay, so probably the solution that I'm going to come up with, and it's going to be really dumb, is when it's time to fight in here, I'm going to break this wall down, and then I'm just going to let the turrets go full hog. And I think that'll be the easiest way to ensure we can just kind of rip through everything, and it should be fine. Alright, so why don't we grab... Okay, so you've already cracked this door, right? What's in here? Nothing of note. I don't know if the... Why does he... It is pretty hard. It's pretty interesting. I'll say that much, though. How are you, Alana? Hopefully you're having a good evening, too. Yeah, the constant gestating mechs is kind of rough, and we haven't even reached the main compound. Like, we're just in the baby part. Ooh, there is a crate here. A Pollux seed, which you can make a Pollux tree to absorb all that nasty, nasty pollution. Okay, that's fine. Don't really care about that. Okay, so there is at least one turret and a Scyther. Okay, so why don't we just send Zeoposer back? I do understand why Immortal said this is it's a grind. The real problem is I don't know how I'm going to approach that turret. That turret's going to be rough. Yeah, because most of these aren't actually that scary. I got to find a way to approach the main compound, though. We are ripping through all of our plasteel. Maybe we don't need any more advanced components. Well, let's crank this down to 20. 20 is fine. Or 10 is fine. Okay. Anyways, Alana, how are you doing? I am curious to know what that mod you made for Lurky does, but if you also want to just keep it as a secret until it's relevant, that's fine too. But I saw it, I'm like, what does this do? Let's see. So I can grab these 4 individuals, send them to the next section over here. The opposer can also join them. Oh, it's just a custom starting scenario. Got it. A custom starting scenario that doesn't include free thrombos? Crazy. Actually kind of crazy. Okay, let's crack this one. So Z-Opposer crack this one, and then Greywind is far enough to crack this one, so that's fine. Oh, alright, there's like 2 sleepers. There's like 2 sleepers in here, right? Oh, there's 3 sleepers. I didn't even see 3. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's basically a quick start type of scenario. Got it. That's pretty cool, though. I'm sure Lurky's very appreciative of having a made start. Crack this one open. Okay, so there is a good number of mechanoids in there that I probably... I mean, it's a Scorcher. Can I just kill them? Can I just bunga bunga that? There's not really a point, I guess. Okay. Honestly, the part about starting with the Aurora Core is really cool. Okay, so go down to the next door here. And then we'll leave this one alone. Well, the main problem is that range needed to kill that turret is really high. I think that turret actually outranges us. Yes, I would need an AM rifle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to undraft these guys. Is Garm almost free from this pod-based prison? No, Garm continues to stay in there, sick, until he is freed. All right. Let's grab Coco. Doesn't really matter at this point. How many more animals do I have? Okay, because I may or may not need to send a scouting party back to the planet to farm animals. That or Saban Bud, whether she's... Does she not survive very often? I don't know, every time I look at her colonies, there's always a lot of people, so I always assume she's doing pretty well. Didn't she have a... Wait, what happened to the colony about the Thrumbo-shaped ship? What happened to that one? Did it just die? We got more sentience catalysts. I'll send Z-Opposer back home. Okay, so she's playing on like a... I'm not gonna say a baby difficulty, but it's kind of babyish, right? This thing is... There's just so many. What's the timer to spawn on these things? It doesn't even tell me how often they spawn. It just says, hey, we spawn. Oh, boy. Okay, so the problem is I don't know how I'm gonna approach this. Let's see. Why are you so desperate to put diseases in this colony? Like, I'm genuinely curious why you are so desperate to see our colony suffer by giving everyone diseases. What is the range on this thing? Okay, so it's actually an okay range. Ah, got it. So it's just frustration that you can't actually kill the colony for some reason. Can they shoot over this? Okay, so I think DreamHack actually has a range advantage here. Could I just do this? Oh, I can. That's an EMP. No. I want to fire the HE round. Hold on. Does it need a target? Oh, DreamHack probably can't see it, right? It probably has to stand here. Okay, then we can fire it, and then I can have him run away. Pop. See what that does anything. Come on. There we go. Problem solved. Okay, so we can just bum rush those. Okay, so these guys can go back. And then... I guess we just rush this. Grab you. Garm is still in the pod, so you and you. Steve doesn't have... Steve can't fight. Okay, Hyosol can fight, but... Is using... Okay, you can't use the bow for some reason. It's bonded to someone who's probably long dead. Alright, just shoot this thing. I'll have Riston just chase it. Okay, and then Riston just runs after this thing. Marksman took a shot to the kidney. That's fine. We'll probably have to upgrade Marksman in a bit. Let's just bum rush these things as well. Should not be that difficult. Okay, so you have that. Okay, what are you using? Shotgun? Okay, so then we'll have Riston just charge these. Riston's shield is going to keep Riston protected. Our long-range capabilities with Greywind and company is able to quickly delete these threats. Okay, so that means the southern flank is now open. All right, now we can actually access this door. So let's just let these guys rest a bit. Anti-tank briefing built into TK. There is. It's called the Karma system. The Karma system prevents you from buying certain things if you hit like a certain like karmic threshold. But it's possible the disease event's not possible. Maybe there's something I missed and it's actually disabled. God, there's so many of those. At least, okay, listen. At least it's not centipedes. It's just pikemen. Pikemen are rough, but you know they can be dealt with in due time. Eventually. Arms almost free. You know what? I'm gonna upgrade someone. We have a singular anti-material rifle. Who is the best shot in this colony? That's not Garm, who's currently stuck in a pod. Space Case has the E-15. Actually, Aethiana. So me, and a Ronnie. Okay, so maybe I upgrade Aethiana to the anti-material rifle for that really long-range poke potential. Let's do that. Okay, so we're gonna adjust this. We're gonna get rid of this, and then I'm gonna get a new tag, and we're gonna call this one the AM sniper, and then I'm gonna grab the anti. I don't have the E21, I have the standard ones. That's fine. So grab one of those, and then grab one of the Rose Thorns, which we have not been able to manufacture. Rose Thorn. Okay. And then I'll assign the AM sniper to Aethiana, so that will give Aethiana a different form of weapon potential. You can buy rain, apparently. It is now raining in space, so don't worry too much about it. Yes, it's raining. All right, let's see what's in here. Graywin's gonna be the first to scout inside of this magical hallway of doom. And hopefully Greywind doesn't explode into a million tiny pieces. I am curious to see what Comrade Greywind will find. There's also mechanoid drop pods, which we could use to send things to the planet. We don't really care about that. As long as we got enough food to last us. We have a lot of food. We should be fine. What is Greywind gonna find? We'll send Greywind back after this. He's hungry. He's tired. He needs some rest. Alright. Okay, so there's no enemy threats in this room. So that's fine. Let's check out this door. I want to check through this door. There is a stack of enemies up there, including one turret, a pikeman, Scorcher, so we'll need to fight through this eventually. Actually, I want to check this room real quick as well. Alright. No, it's still funny shaped. Oh, that's a lot in there. Hi, Ranu, how are you, comrade? Okay, so that one has a stack over there. Okay, so we have to fight through these rooms. Okay, let's just run back for now. We'll relax a bit, because we have to poke through this bit by bit. It's gonna be a little rough. Hey, Professor, you finally got naval vision control succeeded. Most Germany Italy is trying to play it on you. Oh, see, I told you that Japan. You made enemies with Japan. I'm surprised that you decided to fight against you, but if they went Shogunate, yeah, they went non-aligned. That's kind of interesting. How's your run flaming? Also, how are you doing, Ranu? Alright. Let's also open these doors up for exterior access. Who else needed body parts? We have an arm, a leg, and an eye. Okay, hold on. Okay, so Marksman, I will probably give you a new arm and leg, actually. So it's left arm, and you know what? You can have the Archotech leg. That's fine. And I know we have one sitting around, so you can have the Archotech leg. Ray's fine. You're fine. You're mostly fine. That's oh, Zeopulsar needs an eye for sure. Okay, you know what? I don't think I have that many eyes. So Marksman does not get the new eyeball. Oh, actually no, yeah, that's fine. Never mind. Okay, cool. Let's get these surgeries done. Okay, so we're gonna have you lie down. What do you mean, no doctor? We have a doctor already. Okay, you need to get over here. And then let's do these operations one at a time. We're slowly ripping through this bit by bit, to answer your question. Wait, drunken wayfarer exploding natural pieces? Naturally? What do you mean by that? Are you in agony? Are you suffering? Suffering from what? Being annoying though, children are gonna kill me, being annoying, but you're doing well. Listen, you can defeat them. Italy is not a very strong nation in Hoi 4. It's kind of a meme. Okay, so who else needed surgery? I think it was not Riston. Okay, Zeoposer needs the next surgery. Okay, let's get Zeoposer in here too. While our very overworked and maid doctor nurse is going to tend to all these injuries. Keep making bad dietary. What did you do? Drinking milky. Why? Are you Oh, you're lactose, right? That's right. I think you're lactose. Weak genes. Your bloodline is weak. Actually, don't worry. I might actually be possibly vaguely. Oh, Zeoposer. We failed to install. Alana failed in a ridiculous way while installing the bionic eye on Zeoposer, so that means I lost the bionic eye. Well, I don't really want to try getting another one. I don't know how you... I guess that's really unfortunate. Alright. So we need to crack through this. Probably just means I grab whoever's got the best guns. We'll wait until daytime. And then we'll go back in. Have you done this ending yet, Ranu? Have you suffered through the joy of fighting off the mechanoid menace? Good God, it just keeps spawning more and more children. And I've yet to find one of these stupid things either. You have not? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, well, we're gonna complete it one way or another. If I leave, I can't come back, so I have to do this now, I think is the other thing, too. Alright, let's grab... You, and you know what? I will bring this stack here. I think this Doom stack is enough to probably rip through most of these rooms. Yeah, it is a very long, drawn-out fight, so I figured an entire stream was probably necessary for this, because I remember Immortal was like, yeah, this is a really long fight, so I was like, oh, okay. So I figured, okay, we can probably drag it out, so I think Arani's standing here. I think we can have Ray and John RimWorld stand here. Greywind will also stand in the back. Oh, they woke up, okay. Let's have them start blasting, get Riston in here, too. I think it was a bunch of Scythers. I think Scythers can easily be handled. It would have been good if we could have gotten modulated pulse shield belts, which would give us shield belts on everyone, but unfortunately that's not an option for us in this run. We just do not have enough material to do so. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, okay, so they did wake up. Okay, so can I just poke them from... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Are we gonna keep the door open? I'm gonna have Aethiana poke from afar, since she's got the AM rifle. She can probably shoot down most anything. There we go, look at that, we're poking them down. Okay, and then if they approach, we just gun down whatever gets too close to us. Yeah, like a Scorcher, that's pretty scary, but I'm pretty sure we can just gun it down. Yep. Pikeman is probably scary, so let's get Ronnie out of the way. You can quickly tend without medicine. I want you to focus fire this thing. That's why you have the AM rifle. You took it from Garm. It was supposed to be Garm's weapon of choice, but Garm is currently knocked out. Okay, so they're going for Riston, which is fine. So I'm actually going to run Riston in there, because Riston should be able to distract them, and then I can put other people through the ringer. So I'll just run Riston through. Riston should be able to poke this one down, and then hit the next one, hit the turret. Okay. Now it works? What did you do? Some events you can buy. I don't know why the disease ones don't work. Okay, so Riston's fine. Shield absorbed everything. Fantastic. Let's go to the next room. This big room seems ominous. Maybe we'll find a stabilizer in here. Okay, what is this? Oh god, there's a lot of enemies in here. So at the very least, there's 2 Cyclopses, a lot of slag chunks. There's at least a turret in there, so let's get Riston back out here. So I know Ray has grenades. I'm gonna switch Ray to nades. Is this the only entrance? Actually, you know, it's probably safer. Hold on. One of these people. Okay, we're gonna walk through here. It's easier, I think, to go through here, and then we can kind of loop through. Because this room has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 non-turret enemies, according to my minimap. Okay. So we'll let that go through real quick. In fact, actually, you know what? Hold on, I have an idea. We could probably just rip through this. I park you here, you here. Okay, you stay back here. I'm gonna park Ray right here, and then Risten's shield is still not active yet, which is concerning. Okay, quickly delete it. Okay, then pull back. Pull back as we wait for the MP. Now we go back in, now that the MP went through. And then Risten should be able to just quickly assault the turret. Okay, that's fine. Then go in. Just keep shooting what we can. Focus fire this thing. That's the biggest priority threat. Okay. Big AoE flame is scary. Okay, thankfully we're stun locking them. And then I want this one to focus fire this one. Risten is doing what he can, but we probably will need to go heal up our injuries after this. Oh, yeah. That's a lot of nasty damage. Send Risten in. At least one turret over there. Risten's shield is down, so I do need to be a little careful here. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so the injuries aren't too bad. There's at least one turret here, right? Is this the only turret here? Okay. Just quickly go over here and just bum rush it. Bum rush the turret down. I did not find the stabilizer yet, which is really annoying. Okay, just send Risten in there. Okay. No stabilizer. Let's go in here. So this is the funny room. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna go over here. These things will spawn enemies. Oh, is it spawning it now? Okay, it is. Interesting. All right, you know what? Just go over here. Just start gunning it down. All right, send you in. Send you in. Anything that spawns just gets deleted, and then we'll try to break down these as we run around. I believe if you destroy the vat, you do get first strike on it. Yeah. Ronnie's injuries do need tending, that's fine. So let's just hit the next one. So all of these attack this one. Okay, kill it. Alright, kill the next one. And then next one. Oh, it's actually alive. This is probably the silliest way. I don't know what the I don't know what the intended way to do this is, but this is my preferred method of just slowly destroying everything. If it works, it works. If it works, it's not stupid. Okay, so that one's down to... Oh my god, it's just more and more mechanoids. That's so many Militors in there. I don't know how I'm going to approach that. That's actually a siege. Alright, so let's have Risten go in here. Ah, that's not what I'm looking for. Alright, have Risten just walk in here, and I guess just everyone else follows behind Risten. Spread. I'm gonna send Ray back. Ray needs to go back. Okay, we rush the turret. Alright, rush the turret while Risten distracts everything. Hopefully Risten doesn't explode. Risten's shield is down, so I need to pull Risten out now. Well, Risten's gonna keep fighting. Come on. Shoot what we can. Gotta get around. Okay, well, I don't know why we're not... Okay, that's really dumb. Can we fire our guns, please? Okay, that's fine. Keep firing our firearms. Risten's taking a lot of damage. Risten probably needs to go back now. Okay, so we'll send Risten back. I think Risten's done enough for now, so I will send these guys over here. Stand here. Focus fire this one. Let's shoot this one down. Whatever's in there needs to die. Scyther, easy enough. Okay, you go back as well. Okay, that Scyther is getting a little closer than I'd like. Focus fire this one too. Have fun seeing? Well, the fog is annoying, but I think we'll survive the fog. The fog's not super lethal. Okay, I think we need to send this stack back. I think they need to... Okay, so send you and you back. We're gonna have a space case. Just explore... Oh, actually, that's the end of this. Okay. This sector has been cleared out. This area is now permitted as part of our reclamation program, so that we can acquire all the cool resources that are in here. So I will allow that as an access point. Make sure this is all allowed. Zone, order, all clear. And also, there's a crate here that I need to crack open. Okay. So far, so good. We're an hour in. We've made some pretty good progress. We are going to need to find out where the stupid thing is, but this is not a stabilizer. It's just a mechanoid processor. Unless that is a stabilizer, but that doesn't make sense because there's a bunch of these things standing around here. I wonder, do these produce plasteel? I don't have a lot of plasteel, so I'm very concerned. We may need to go to the surface and grab more plasteel at some point. But I'm trying to avoid that as long as I feasibly can. We have enough fuel to last us. Our shield generator is incredibly busted, so we'll be okay on that front. So the access point is going to be down here, which means we need to push through this turret. which I could also just push through here, which is probably the safer option, but I also don't want to accidentally get into aggro range of these things. But safest route is probably through this doorway. Alright. Okay, who is available? Who's smart? Alright. Marksman is smart enough. I would like you to crack open this fine door. Tell me, Marksman, what secrets lie beyond this one? Is this where the stabilizer is located? The mysterious stabilizer that we are so desperate to find. I just realized that it might actually be in range of this turret. Perfect. It's not. Something's aggroing on us, and I don't know what. Is there something? Did I miss a turret? Oh my god, I missed a turret. That's really funny. I didn't actually see that turret there. Did I miss any other turrets? I am blind, apparently. Look at that. Okay, let's crack this one open. Space Case should have enough damage to do this, right? You're running a charge weapon. You'll be fine. Just don't get hit. Alright, pull out of there. Alright. Martian, what do we see? Alright, I don't want to go in there. That's a lot of VATs. I want you to crack this one open instead. This is so spooky. I do like this, though. I do love the idea of, like, a endgame siege fight that you have to fight through. Listen, it's a solar storm. Don't worry. Our ship is well equipped to deal with any solar storm shenanigans. It is not something that we have to worry about for now. Okay, we are more than capable of surviving any solar storm events. Okay, let's go in here. What do you find, Marksman? Ah, yes, my favorite. Doors within doors. The certified hood classic, as they say. Okay, so we'll need to crack this one open. The main problem is there's one, two. Okay, so who's not injured? Ray's unfortunately injured, but Ronnie's not. So we can probably swap out whoever was fighting. So Greywind, Space Case. I need more people with guns. Alana can't shoot. Probably need to get Greywind a gun. Steve can't fight. Zeoposter doesn't need a gun. We have a lot of melee fighters. Hyosol probably needs a gun. I'm gonna give Hyosol a... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna also assign you a rifle kit. Should be okay. Can I make any more AM rifles? It's actually not that expensive. It's the fancy one that's really expensive that I can't justify making. Okay. What's Marksman finding? Ah, yes, my favorite. More rooms of nothing. More emptiness. God, how many more is this thing gonna spawn? The only blessing is that it's not really trying to fight us. If they charged at us, I mean, we can gun them down, but you know, I'd rather avoid that if I can. Okay, what's in this door? What'd you find? Alright, nothing. This one probably has at least something. But we'll need to push into this part of the dungeon next. I want to kill this Cerberix core. I will finish this tonight. I guarantee it. Okay, so there's nothing. This was nothing. Okay. Let's let Marksman run back. Okay, so unfortunately our best melee fighters are injured, which is unfortunate. Hi, Garm, how are you? Garm, you're almost free from the agony of old age, okay? We put you in the pod. It only took 20 in-game days for you to be freed. Okay, so I'm gonna send this stack here. I think this stack minus Space Case... no, send him in. Send him in too. Send everyone in. Ow. Why are we throwing things at me? I've not done anything to deserve this abuse. Oh my goodness, oh, whoopsies. I don't know what happened, but I think they auto-pathed over here for some reason. Let's not do that. Let's run away, run away, run away, run away. Oh my goodness. I gotta watch where I path. All right, Ronnie, you can go back. You're a little injured for. No, you're fine actually. Those injuries aren't that bad. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Okay, so I need to be very, very careful about not stepping into that room of doom. Thank you. Yeah, okay. If you're trying to warn me, thank you for the warning. Let's go in here real quick. All right. Because I know we're gonna have to punch through basically everything. Now we don't have any melee fighters in this doom stack, but that's fine. Whatever pops out instantly explodes. Okay. Oh, they actually managed to get a blast of fire at us, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay, then hit the next one. Gonna ignore slowdown for this one, because these are really easy to delete. So now we hit the next pod. Another Lancer. Okay, move up. Arani has taken a little bit of damage. I may need to pull Arani out of here. Yeah, it's... Are any of these people doctors? Maybe I can just doctor you up. Let's see. Alright, conveniently, Marksman is a decent doctor, so I'll probably just have Marksman tend to your injury real fast while we send John RimWorld to explore the first door. Ah, yes. Hallways. Alright, while that's happening, I would like Greywind to hack into this door, and I want Magmar to peek through this one. Okay, that's... okay, it's already woken up. Alright, let's pull back out of there. There is a couple ones sleeping in there, which is also kind of tragic. So if it tries to push in, why are you buying weird weather? It's a dry thunderstorm in space. I'm gonna say, just gonna point out how ridiculous that sounds. Okay, so John RimWorld, you know what? Just go up there and just start bashing. Oh my goodness, the Lancer might be ripping him apart. Oh, right through the torso. Okay, let's get Magmar over here too. We need some assistance here. Right, you go back. Except, hold on, I'm gonna have you run this way. You should be okay. Everyone else can keep fighting. Yeah, I guess it's an ion storm. That's the way to describe it. I want Magmar to peek through this door. Okay, more pods of random stuff. We have not found this stupid thing yet. You can hack. Okay. There is a crate. I do want to see what's in the crate. Now, can these three quickly knock out a Cyclops on their own and a Scorcher? They might. Let's fire a grenade launcher here. Okay, and then just quickly bunga that. Okay, this thing's trying to shoot. Ooh, okay, now it's reloading. Quickly turn around and shoot. Arani was being bait. Okay. Sorry, Arani, I had to use you as bait for that one. Crack this one open. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna let Arani go back. I think Arani's taken enough injuries that it's probably worth sending Arani back, while the rest continue their exploration activities. Let me go here. I don't want to go through this pod with only two, so I think I might actually send these two back as well. Yeah, I'll send these two back. That should be okay. While these two explore on their own. There's also a quest here. If we're willing to protect 6 guild members from a very large raid of mercenaries, snipers, slashers, gunners, and all this other stuff, they'll give us a legendary harp. And also a bunch of uranium. I don't think that's really worth it, but that's kind of amusing. Alright, so as long as everyone's staying safe, let's undraft you. You're undrafted now, too. We can't accept it in space. You have to remember that's a quest for when you're on the ground. Okay, so there's none in here, so I think we go in this room. Okay, so I've not actually found this stabilizer. It's probably in this, probably down here. Okay, let's have you go. Let's have Magmar go back as well. Arani's fine. Undrafted Arani. Greywind says there is nothing of note in here. Okay, so we're gonna rest up and then come back. Remember, we're exploring every now and again. We can't fight forever, and we can't explore forever, so we're just gonna explore when it's appropriate, you know? I think that's the best way to do this. Alright, can you go back and lie down before you die? Thank you very much. Okay, these two are safe. I had the best trait. What's the best trait? If you have a pawn, you can change your traits. Like, that is a thing that I've always allowed people to do, and a lot of people make use of that functionality so they can make their super pawn. Okay, so Ronnie's out for a while. Risten's still out for a while, too. A lot of people are bound to have mental breakdowns, so I need him to rest a little bit. Graven should be okay for the next engagement. I don't have enough gunners. Garm is still in the pod. 7 hours and Garm is free. But my guess is that if one is in here, there's going to be 2 in here. Which isn't too bad. I'll need to at least rip through... We can probably just approach it from the top side. I see at least 2 entrances. We'll probably go that way. In the meanwhile, I think we've been deleting the corpses over time for parts. I see there's Scyther blades. I know you can rip those apart for... you should be able to rip Scyther blades apart for plasteel. So that's... Actually, I don't even know how much it provides. Probably not nearly as much as I would like it to. whatever. Let's see. Can SBO do it real fast? I want to see. Nope. Okay. The sheer amount of mechanoids continue to increase. There's 10 Militaurs, 2 Scorchers, and 2 Pikemen. Not to mention the 2 auto-charge turrets and 2 Inferno turrets that are hanging around. 1 per blade? Okay, that's not nearly a lot. That's pretty pathetic, actually. Alright, I think we're ready for the next engagement. Alright, so Marksman, Magmar, Space Case, Greywind, Hyosol, Aethiana are going to explore this room in particular. Okay. Yeah, if you join the queue, there's a chance you'll get a pawn, but it's entirely dependent if we find additional pawns. We have not found any in a while. Our quest line does not demand us to have more victims to send into the void. You're about to have a mental break because why? Let's set the environment notice. Oh, because we haven't traded with people. They're unhappy. Greywind may have accidentally angered someone, so we gotta now get over here to fight. So just get people situated in here. We'll fight it out. Okay. Okay, fight this one down. Okay, and then... Oh, this actually might be really bad. Oh my goodness, Marksman's just getting slaughtered here. Get Aethiana over here. Magmar. Okay, so Space Case on here. You to quickly trigger a grenade on that Pikeman. Hyusol's gonna run in, and hopefully we can just bash this Lancer's head in. Fantastic. Okay, so Greywind. Okay, so you've taken a decent amount of damage. And then you don't have a Pinky anymore. That's tragic. Okay, so you tend to yourself. And then you quickly tend here. Let's tend to those injuries real quick. I'm just gonna have Hyosol peek through the next room. Okay, nothing of note. It's gotta be in here, right? Where is it? Where is the stabilizer? Am I blind? Oh. Oh, that's a stable. Okay, alright, here's my funny strategy. Ready for this? I'm gonna grab Dream Mag, and I'm gonna bring him over here real quick. Okay, so that injury's tended to. Marksman should be fine. The Mechanoids have woken up, that's fine. As long as they're not aggroed on us, it should be okay. As long as they stay in their little corner. I can't fire a rocket in there unless I have LOS. So we'd have to risk it. Maybe we need the grenades of Ray and Riston in there. Alright, here's my plan. Let's actually just have everyone go back. I think now that I know where one of these are, we can work around that. So we're gonna send everyone back to base. I also need to use the restroom anyways. I've been drinking a lot of water. I am chugging so much liquid nutrition. And that's probably how I'm gonna have to approach this. That's a lot of mechanoids in there. So my strategy, I think, is we'll run in there, fling grenades left and right, and then just see if we can force them into this funnel. Hold the door open, fling grenades, and then have people firing guns. Because I don't think I can really get a missile launcher in there. So that's probably the easiest and safest way to approach this engagement. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the way it's gotta be. So I don't want to use any of the plasteel that we have either. I want to make sure we hold on to that. Okay. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. You can gaze at the ship as people tend to their injuries and get ready for the next fight, and hopefully they will be entertained. What I will also do at the very least, because I kind of want to, is we probably should put a... maybe a simple industrial radio inside of this, you know, hospital, so people can maybe listen to some tunes as they sleep, you know? It'll make them feel better. Let's do that real quick. Okay, I'll be right back. Gaze upon the ship and worship it, I guess. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run the game at half speed. Okay, I can't make it run at half speed. That's funny. I think it's only during combat. Oh, here we go. Half current speed. Nope. All right, got it. Whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna ask, please stop trying to buy diseases. If it doesn't work, it's not, if it didn't work the first 10 times, I don't think it's gonna work the next 20 times. Please stop it. It's mostly just because it's clogging up chat, and it's making it really annoying to see. Thank you. Alright, let's go grab... I think we're so Ray's ready to fight again. I think Arani needs to stay behind, so I actually have a lot of gunners for this one. Alright. Send the stack in. Oh, Garm has been freed from the prison of being stuck in... Well, freed from the prison of being... Garm is younger now, so Garm is no longer... Oh, okay, so Garm is no longer frail. Garm is ready to rumble again, so I'll actually send Garm in. I might actually switch Garm's weapon. I don't know if Garm really needs this. Anyways, related to not RimWorlds, I actually have something to talk about. I was actually looking at potentially getting a mascot of some kind. The problem is, I don't actually know what makes a good mascot. And the only thing I can think of is that one, it needs to be marketable. A nice marketable mascot can be turned into a plushie. And I don't actually know what kind of design to go with. I know Zoingo posted something in Discord about like, you know, like robot type thing, which is kind of cute. I would kind of want like some animal possibly as the mascot theme. I'm kind of thinking like an owl of some kind. Owls are cute. I like birds, but I also like dogs, but I also don't want, you know, Bashy is like, you know, he is a mascot in his own way. Okay, that's dead. Hit the next fat, please. So, if anyone has any suggestions, I am always open to more suggestions for any mascot ideas, because I am not very good at coming up with concepts. Okay, so here's what we're gonna allow... Okay, everyone kills that. Thing's just extra dead. Oh, wow, it actually got a shot off. Alright, then kill this one. Just another Lancer. Okay, that will die... Or Tesseron. Alright, so we'll go... Okay, we'll go this way. Do the one makes someone go silent. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, don't worry. I know exactly what you're referring to. So, anyways, I want a mascot. I have no idea. But if anyone's got suggestions, please, I'm all ears. Oh, geez. Oh, oopsies. I did not realize they were already active in there. Alright, so we're just gonna bait them into this room, and then we're just gonna gun them down. Pull Ray back, please. Ray should not be the one melee fighting these things. Get Ray to the back. Okay, fantastic. Let's now poke around the backside. Alright, have a good evening, Grubby. Thanks for swinging by. Okay, then we can rip these apart now. Okay, so then I think Risen can probably just 1vx these. And then we'll need to probably destroy the mechanoid processor so we have a easier firing line. Owls like what's a human? Oh, like Mume's, right? Oh, geez, I didn't think about that. I don't want to copy Mume, but I did like Mume's mascot. Like, all of the HoloLive mascots are so good. That said, obviously a lot of them are probably, you know, designed in a... I don't want to say designed by committee, but there's a lot of people that have input on a mascot design over there at HoloLive. You know, they actually released their quarterly financials, and it was very interesting reading it, or like reading summaries of it. Oh, myths weren't? Well, myths were all designed by a very certain purple member of them, who was very good at making designs for mascots. Takodachis are probably like some of the best designed mascots I've ever seen. It's crazy how good a Takodachi is. Because here's the thing, what I've learned basically is a good mascot needs to have a design that, one, I think especially for VTubers, a viewer should be able to self-insert into. Does that make sense? So you can foster that sense of community. So like, oh, Takodachi, everyone can be, it's such a simple design, anyone can be a Takodachi. Make your own Takodachi. Things like that are like, there's a lot more into it than I ever thought about, and I'm like, oh, I need to come up with something. Oh my goodness, there we go. What is that? Last Cyclops here? Okay. I don't know. I'm not very good at designing mascots, so that's why I'm like, okay, if anyone's got ideas, I'm all ears. Person's taking a decent amount of damage, but you should be okay. We'll have to crack this next. Can you throw grenades while you have a shield belt on? You cannot. Okay. Are some mascots edible? Because they're like, listen, look at that purple blob of a Takodachi. Doesn't it look delicious? All right. I don't know how I'm gonna approach this, but here's my stupid idea. I'm gonna switch to grenades. Oh wait, I have a smoke. Wait, I have a smoke launcher. Can I use the smoke launcher to get some, to get in there? If I smoke out the top side... Okay, hold on, leave this... Okay, I have an idea. Leave this open. Okay. And then... I'm gonna have Ray switch to grenades and just start flinging grenades. Problem is that they're not in range of grenades either. That smoke didn't... Oh, wait, that smoke didn't last very long. Uh-oh. Okay, smoke doesn't last very long in space, is what I'm learning. Okay, just funnel them through this funny door and just gun them down. Yeah, that probably wasn't the smartest idea. Okay, okay. I forgot shield belts are affected by this wonderful thing called EMPs. Okay, well, we'll just gun them down. Oh my goodness, Risten's holding the line. Okay, now Grey One's holding... Okay, let's pull back here. Make sure we have full LOS here. As Risten tries to be the hero that we need. Oh god. No, screw it. Switch to grenades. Just fling grenades there. Screw it. Grenades are better. Just do it. Oh god, Grey was taking a lot of damage too. There we go. Now we can go in. Okay, keep flinging grenades. Keep doing... The more grenades we can fling in there, the better. Okay, then pull Risten back again. Okay, so Grey Wind's taking a little bit of damage. So in this case, let's quickly tend to Grey Wind. Right, and then we're just gonna go back in there real fast. Okay, so Risten should be able to fight this in theory. Actually, while they're distracted, let's send Space Case in here. Have Space Case quickly grenade this top section. Yeah, I don't know how it phased through. There we go. So that's blasting them. So Grey Wind, or Space Case can delete those. Risten's taking a lot of I'm gonna have to pull Risten back out. He hasn't lost any limbs, which is ideal. Ooh, it's awake now. Alright. Come on. Okay, so we're gonna pull Ray over here so she can fling a grenade in that direction. Okay, she can't go here. Okay, go here. Fling a grenade like there. Okay. Risten's gonna run over here. Hopefully Risten can make it. And then send Magmar in here, so now they're stuck. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so then just blast everything to oblivion. Okay. Grey Wind has been saved by Garm, and we have managed to defeat... Well, except for that one turret that is still shooting at us for some reason. I'm gonna send these three in here. Shoot this thing. Fire at this one. Okay, I'm gonna get these guys all back. Alright, so we actually did manage to clear this section out. So this section is now safe. So now we just need to run back and tend to our injuries. Is this thing gonna explode? I don't know. This isn't gonna explode. I'm gonna send everyone here real fast. Just gonna be a little careful. Okay. Oh. A defense response. The Mechanoid Hive has summoned Mechanoid defense, so they're trying to transport an attack. Okay, there. That's not good. Oh, we need to leave now. Okay, what is spawned in? Oh, hello. That's 5 centipedes. And oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get everyone inside. We're gonna get everyone ship interior now. Okay. They're attacking immediately. Now the question is, can these guys run fast enough? They are injured, but they're not like crippled. So that should be fine. Yeah, but a lot of our folks are injured, so these two can now undraft. Can they get there fast enough? They should. So basically, my plan is as soon as they arrive... Oh, the main problem is that I don't have a bottom defensive line here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, get these guys inside now. Now. Space Case is the slowest person. Come on, Space Case. I want... Who's my best gunner that's here and not dying? Steve's the opposer. Okay, so everyone... I did bring all my best gunners for that engagement. Garm would probably be the best one, but Garm's eating. Okay, so let's undraft Risten. Risten needs to be tended to now. Okay, they're getting really close. Okay, so here's my plan. I'm gonna just send... so Aethiana just ate. Once Aethiana finishes eating, we're gonna have Aethiana on the... Oh, they're already here. Shoot. Get on the grid. Get on the grid. Come on. Okay. Oh, Space Case is still fighting. All right. What a brave person. Come on, Space Case. You can run away now. Okay. No. Okay. I need someone to save you. Get these two over here now. At the very least, I can have Sea Opposer try to bash this Lancer's head in. Okay. Let's see, Space Case is in a very bad spot, which is not ideal. Thankfully, the giant turrets are able to rip through the big ones. But, this is rough otherwise. What did the... Oh, okay, so Pikemen and Centipedes are still approaching. Okay, Space Case did get knocked out. The Scyther just kind of ripped through him. That's not good. Okay, let's see. If we can still fight it down. Okay. So let's rescue you. Let's undraft you. Let's quickly have you come over here. I know those pikemen are coming over too. Okay, undraft. Okay, triage for everyone. Gotta make sure everyone's gonna be okay. I actually need to crank the reactor up. I just realized we are using way more power than I thought we were. Alright. Crank the reactor up another 10%. This fusion power will save us. Alright. Alright, that should die relatively quickly as long as I have enough plasteel to keep feeding my turrets. Alright. And then there's a bunch of centipedes. Oh, we killed one. That's good. There's 2 more coming in. As long as Athena is okay to keep fighting that, that's fine. Okay, so everyone's injuries are tended. Space Case is being tended to by Hyosol. Zeopulsar is fine. Ray's fine. Okay, so we'll just chill for a bit. We're gonna have to rest and relax. Is the next one gonna be even more? What if the next one's like 10 of these things? And the fact that I have to travel so far for this, I have to keep 1 gunner on the ship at all times so they can, oh my goodness. Oh, this shield thing is so good. Guns? Damage? Oh, they can't shoot us because they're just, the blasters are just getting, blasted. Okay, I may need... Oh, geez. Alright, hold on. I need to grab at least a few people over here now. Yeah, if I did this vanilla, I'm pretty sure I'd explode. Also, our shield is low on capacity. What does this do? If I crank this to 100%, what does this mean? Oh, below the threshold, the generator will allow things to go through. Okay. Okay, I might need another generator. The generator to produce more energy, so I think what I have to do... Oh, I have to make another shield core. You didn't have low shields. Oh my goodness, you just had standard turrets then, huh? Okay. Why is there... Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. I just realized that some of this heat grid is actually not connected to... These things aren't connected to each other. Oh my god. So they've not actually been interacting with each other the whole time. They don't? Oh. Okay, I didn't know if... I for some reason I had the idea if I could just slam more generators down, it would make more energy. Okay, so then we need to go deal with the next stack over there. So how do I approach that? Oh, more capacitors and heat sinks? Okay. I have enough heat sinks, I just don't have enough capacitors, I think. Well, thankfully, I think there's enough room down here, so I could just slam down a few. Okay, so maybe we don't need a dart room. The darts can go... You know, they can play darts next to the giant turrets, that's fine. And then we can put the punching bag in this room over here. Oh, okay, gotcha. In that case, I can slam down 2 of these here. Probably put a 3rd when I get the resources to do so. So we'll do that. I can't grab those corpses, but I can grab these. Oh, because they're also dropping components, which is very handy. Let's also grab these. Okay. What is happening up here? Oh, there's still another centipede that I probably missed. Okay. Alright, comrades, are we ready for the next stack that we have to go embrace and fight? So we can't bring our melee fighter. I have to keep 1 gunner on the ship at all times. Probably Athena stays behind. And then... Oh, we gotta let the injuries heal up. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do real quick. I'm gonna go trading. We're gonna send Garm, and I'm gonna send Garm down with a bunch of different furs that we don't need, as well as all these clothes that we've been manufacturing with all the random stuff we have. And grab a stack of silver while we're at it. And just send Garm down and see what we can find. Yeah, let's do exactly that. Okay. Because Garm should have social stat and... Yes, okay, so Garm is a one-man trading operation. One-bird trading op. I don't know how I'm gonna approach that pipe. I don't know why that pipe is trying to kill this door. It has some kind of hate boner for it. I'm not gonna question it, but it is a little weird. Alright, little Athena rest. Oh, it's probably because of the Pollux seed. Yeah, my guess is the seed. Actually, I want to try something real quick. This is incredibly risky. I don't recommend doing this, but I want to try something. I'm just gonna have a Dream Mag poke around the corner here. And then I'm just gonna fling a missile, probably right on top of that. Let's see. Right there. Okay, can't. Okay, can you hit this one? Can you hit this? Is that not in range? Okay, so that's in range. Okay. Fire a missile there. I just want to see. Okay, so 2 missiles is enough to shoot down a turret. That is the mech brain, indeed. Hello, Jaylee. How are you? Okay, so 2 missiles is enough to kill a turret. Okay, got it. And Dream Mag's on fire. We did fire the missile though, so that's fine. He can relax. So we can poke the missiles down that way. Probably exactly what I'm gonna do. This is quite spoilers. I'm sorry. Yes. All right. We do need to get things done. We'll rest for a bit. All right. Dream Mag's in the thing, right? All right. Dream Mag Garm's not in it yet. Okay. Garm's trying to haul pants. Oh my goodness, Garm can only carry 1 pair of pants at a time. That is a little unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. So Ronnie's fully ready to go again. So we need to hit that turret. Probably this one too. It's not necessary, but I'd rather... Maybe I just approach from the top side. Top side might be fine. I want to make sure there's enough exits for all of our pawns in case we get stuck in a fight. There should always be ways out, if that makes sense. We'll wait until day. We'll wait until day before we go back in. I don't want to go back in right now. Where's Garm? Is he still loading? Oh my goodness, so many things to load into this. Every single one of those shirts is a potential object to be traded away. I cannot load outside. Oh! Okay. We're gonna allow this as an interior. It's not vacuum safe, but I think it's fine, because the only thing that would matter would be Bashi. And Bashi is already... Where's Bashi anyways? Yeah, Bashi's just hanging around. So at least 2 people helping out. Okay, let's go. We're gonna quickly just fly on over to Seaborn, just trade with them. That'll also get us a little bit of a mood buff. And then... I don't know, I'm gonna approach... That centipede's still hanging around. Okay. Sell the furs. Sell all these clothes. It gets us 2,000 gold's worth. They do have plasteel, which I will buy all of it. I think I just buy the plasteel and call it a day. Yeah, because I don't need food. I need plasteel. And then once Garm's ready, we'll send Garm back up. Because I think you can fly up there. It's only large ships that need the signal jammer, right? You know what I should do? I should actually watch proper RimWorld YouTubers who play the game as intended and see how they accomplish their objective in this. It's clearly whatever I'm doing, I'm only succeeding because I have the power of a bajillion mods that increase my power level. Okay, so they should be fine. So Garm's landed. That gives us a little bit more plasteel, which gets us a little bit more ammunition. Can't even get to the centipede blasters either because the corpses are too far. It'd be too high of a risk to walk over there and grab it. Maybe that one we can grab. At the very least, I should increase our allowed zone to include here. Just, there's easy corpses, I might as well grab them. Slag is easy to work with. Okay, so everyone's allowed in Area 1. Now we're gonna grab a Ronnie, John RimWorld, Garm, Magmar, Ray, and Zeoposer. Yeah, the turrets are really annoying to deal with. Like, I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to deal with these things. Yeah, especially because their range is very high. Okay, before I get people killed, I would like to do this correctly. Let's go clear the south end of the map. I think that's my next goal. South end of the map, and then we'll work because this centipede is really intent on destroying that door for some reason. Okay, so that is very far. Now, what's Garm's range? Garm does have... I think Garm's got a higher range than the turret. Garm's got about the same range as the turret. Okay, so stand over here. Okay, so you should be able to shoot the turret. Now that I've given you advanced eyes and spine, come on, show me that it was worth giving you those body parts. If I can just shoot the turrets down like this, that'd be ideal. This Untitled Mortars got mod. It would be kind of interesting, yeah, having missiles in space too. Oh, I'll just do this way. This way, I think. Can I just move DreamMag around the corner? Okay, so then I need to move DreamMag a few tiles up. Okay, come on. Okay, so you cannot shoot that. You can only shoot the tiles around it, right? Why are you not able to shoot this? Okay, that's close enough. Alright. God, I'm making so much use of these missiles. I'm gonna need more. Okay, turret's down. Turret's down over there. Fantastic. Let's keep pushing up a little bit. I'm gonna have this company just come down here and delete whatever's standing over there. Actually, hold on, I gotta be a little careful. I just realized there's a Lancer there, and that thing's got a stupid high range. Circle around the bottom, avoid the Lancer as best as we can. Okay, now we're in range of turret. Blast the turret. Okay. That thing's dead. Extra dead. Come on. Okay, missile fired. How many missiles do I have remaining? 2, so I have 4. I think we can manufacture more. Because this only needs chem fuel, components, and steel, all of which we have. We have enough. I'm actually running out of chem fuel, but we can make more anyways. Okay. So far so good. So we killed all the turrets down here. I want to actually what's in this room. Part of the reason we're also exploring this, I'm kind of curious what's in these like random rooms that we're finding. Let's let Garm stand around the corner, and Garm can shoot. Why is Garm having a bad mood? Garm is unhappy due to supreme expectations, drowsiness, the darkness. You're in space, it's gonna be dark. Who would have guessed? How goes the war? Hello, Greyman. Well, we're slowly but surely making our way through this. We cleared one nightmare, so we're now trying to get ready to deal with the second. Yes, you're alive. You're injured, so we're letting you rest in the infirmary for a bit. Yeah, you got a pawn because it was one of the random ones. Okay, there is 3 Scorchers in here, which we can probably just delete really quick. Switch right to EMPs and just have Ray fling EMPs in there while we have everyone else just stand around. Why did I bring DreamMag? DreamMag doesn't have a weapon. Or did DreamMag have a weapon? I forgot. Okay, whatever. Just get DreamMag back to the base. That's fine. Okay, so that door's open. Keep flinging grenades. Send everyone else over here. Oh, okay. Yep, Ray's on fire. That's fine. Should die relatively quickly, right? Come on. Fire and space don't matter if the enemy dies. Okay, come on. Don't... Oh, boy. Ray's not in a good spot. Okay, everyone get in here. Screw it. Just go in here. Just bunga bunga it. Just bunga bunga everything. Okay, so that's fine. So, Ray's a little injured, but she's still fighting shape. Just quickly tend to her. The other 3 over here. Garm has successfully managed to snipe all of these Scorchers at range because Garm has incredible fire potential, and we're just gonna run for the Lancer and kill it. Just kill the Lancer. Just kill it. Just bum rush it. Just kill the poor guy. There we go. Just imagine a bunch of humans coming out of the woodwork and just gunning your robot bum down. Oh, that centipede's coming after us. Okay, this might be a problem. Okay, I sent DreamMag back, right? Oh, right, I brought DreamMag because DreamMag has the stupid thing. Okay, I need to get DreamMag a weapon. Okay, how do I fight a centipede? I think the solution is I don't. I think the correct answer is we run from it, bait it into the turret of our base, and just deal with it that way. Okay. We're still good to go. We have enough materials. We have to go through the main complex over there, though, which is going to be the scary part. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I may or may need 1 or 2 sacrificial pawns once we have cleared out all the major threats. Where are you going? I get Isekai, I don't want to go through character creation to choose how I look. Isn't that the dream of everyone? If they get Isekai, they want to also choose like their super special secret power, right? I feel like that's okay. That is a very confused centipede blaster. Yeah, your pawn has been doing pretty good though as a gunner, which I appreciate. At least it's another person who can kill threats as they arise. So I'm very happy about that. Okay, so now these function correctly. So now I should be able to fire missiles from there. So we'll probably fire a heat missile when that gets close to us. In fact, I'm gonna have a Ronnie hop on the defense grid console now. Once it gets in range, I think I just fire a heat missile at it and call it a day. That's why we have these. There we go. See that centipede? Come on. All right, now it's targeted. There's our anti-tank missile. And wow, that just instantly killed it. Fantastic. All right, I have found my anti-centipede tool. And as cute as people claim you are, listen. Isn't being a VTuber basically the same as being isekai'd into a digital form, right? Except you can choose how you want to look. You literally you go through character creation by getting designs and submitting a design to an artist to form into a model. Like, in a very liberal interpretation of it, I believe being a VTuber is in fact a form of being isekai'd. Hey, I'm not complaining about having an easy way to kill tanks. I hate centipedes. If it works, right? I'm gonna have the opposer just crack that door open real fast and hopefully it's safe. It's gonna be the big complex. It's gonna be the biggin. Supreme expectations. Due to being the space chaplain. That's fine. Yeah, Garm, just become a VTuber. That's the solution to everything. If you're a VTuber, you can be whatever you want to be. Okay, this room is safe. Thank God, that's a safe room. All right, let's have Deposer check this room. Okay, that is actually a safe room as well. I didn't even see a turret in there. Let's crack this door. We're gonna let Deposer do their thing in the corner over there. And Arlie Burke loaded with javelins would go crazy. I mean... Look. Oh, is this one of the modern destroyers? I actually don't know modern Navy ships and their classes. I know like there's the Zumwalt ones, which is like the new one that's like very futuristic in design, where it's almost like very flat and modern. It's like a modern architecture student decided got permission to design a piece of military equipment. Is the best way I'm going to describe the Zumwalt class. I saw it one time. I'm like, this is. I feel like whoever designed this maybe watched a little too much science fiction. I'm sure there's like an actual reason why it looks like that, but it's just so funny to look at. It's stealth for basically anti-radar, right? Let's go in here. Okay, this room is generally not safe due to the fact that there is a Cyclops and a Scorcher in there, so that's fine. Check the next room. Oh, no. Okay, run. Stay angry. You gonna chase after the opposer? I think the opposer can just bash her. Oh no, just run. Run. We're not ready for that, so I'm not gonna force him to fight that. Stay away. If the pikeman chases, we'll gun it down too. This thing just keeps spawning more children. Okay, so that is a fairly hefty room, which means we'll need to prepare the next stack. All right. We have some plasteel at the very least that can keep refilling our turrets, which have actually used a decent amount of ammunition. The opposer can rest for a little bit. Yeah, it should be fine. Let's get a Ronnie on the defense grid to shoot down these... Well, whatever that thing is. Come on. Do I really need to use the chart? Yeah, screw it, whatever. Just use whatever I have. Alright, where's the next stack of enemies? Come on, just turn the corner. You'll die. Alright. Oh, so these machine guns do get refilled with okay, so they all get refilled with plasteel. That's rough. Okay, Okay. Everything refilling with plasteel is pretty obnoxious. Okay, I'm gonna do a funny. I'm gonna do a little funny real quick here. So I don't know what's going on down there. I think there's something. Whatever. Who cares? I'm gonna send DreamEgg in here. I need to pop this, but I don't want to think about this. So what I'm gonna do. Turn this door open quickly. Oh, quickly fire at this. Come on, blast it, blast it, blast it. Come on. They're all distracted. Okay, turn the corner. All right, probably need a second one. That's fine. Fire a second one over there. Okay, quickly crack the door open. Fling another missile here. Oh, come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. And then run. Alright, so a little injured, that's fine. Alright, another missile taken care of. We probably need to make more. Yeah, I know, especially because in Odyssey, you need so much plasteel. Hello there, Normar, how are you doing? Is that some kind of temple? Kind of, yes. This is the core of the mech hive, the Cerebrex core. It looks like a brain, because cerebrum. And so we need to destroy it, but we need to destroy it by destroying its stabilizers first. We've killed one. There's 2 more on the map. We need to hunt down the remaining stabilizers, and then we can destroy it. So, oh, we're also out of water, so I guess our ponds aren't having any showers anymore. Actually, can I get some... Oh, we don't have a... we don't have any regolith here, so that literally can't use that. Okay. Yeah, we're not hitting the core room yet. We're hitting the surrounding area whenever we can. Ronnie can rest now. Okay, so let's wait for daytime. We'll wait for daytime. Thing is, like, I don't know what else we can get plasteel from. Like, you destroying the mechanoid processors get me plasteel? It just gets me more slag, I think, right? I go over here and have Zeopulser just smash this thing in. I think all it does is produce, yeah, it just produces more steel slag. So, I think this is one of those weird situations where having normal turrets might actually be a better idea. Because you can have at least infinite steel in space. Or I guess if you had robots, that'd also be an option too. We can have all the components we need, but not the advanced components. Just destroy these real fast. I just don't like the look of them. Just be gone with it. Alright. Also, some of our pawns do not have the appropriate undergarments for space. As you can see, this one is freezing. Look at that vacuum resistance, 99%. Oh, that's right, I forgot vacuum resistance. It's the thing we have to worry about too, kind of. But yeah, I am excited to see the ending of this. I have another hour and a half to do it, so we'll do it. I'll probably just keep repeating my same strategy. As long as the pawns are alive and aren't gonna die, I could just fling... It's probably just Ray goes in, flings EMP grenades, and then everyone else just follows behind. Now, that said, I need a shield belt that will allow Risten to use grenades as well. I believe that's the... modulated shield belt, which would eat up a lot of our plasteel because it would take 250. I think I can justify making one of these. I think for Risten it's worth it. I think for Risten it's worth getting that shield belt. I know it sounds weird giving it to a melee character, but giving Risten the option to fling stuff probably is good. Are you on here? You just landed at Hive. I landed here earlier, so we've cleared one of the stabilizers. That gives you any indicator of our progression. So I'm not going too fast. We're taking it nice and easy. We're waiting for daytime. When it's daytime, we're gonna go back in there and we're gonna try to find the other stabilizer in here. Left the hive unsecured? What do you mean left the hive unsecured? Am I supposed to be clearing this out constantly? I mean, I probably should have... Am I supposed to have been, like, keeping this, like, cleared at all times? I'd rather shoot the... I'd have to break down the fortified wall. Oh, that's what you meant. Well, it's okay. I have a solution. My solution's gonna be stupid, but it'll work, trust. Oh, you spam built mini turrets? Gotcha. Okay, I think we're almost at daytime. Oh, we should probably do a temple thing too. Nah. Trading fair. You need a trading fair Oh, I don't have a trading fair organizer, I just realized too. Alright. Let's go. So, Ronnie, I want you to consume a nice meal. Because you're about to go in there again. Okay, so Arani, Magmar, Marksman, Ray, Greywind, and Zeoposer are the victims for this adventure. So make sure they're all... Okay, so you need to eat food, so you carry food with you? Okay, I just realized no one's carrying food on them. Some of them are anyways. Okay, so we basically landed down. Oh shoot, I keep forgetting to do this. Okay, Magmar, run away this way, please. Before the auto-pathing kills you. Honestly, it's been pretty easy to rip through a lot of the enemies. I landed in here. These auto-cannons just deleted anything that approached. So my strategy so far has been, well, room by room clearing. I thought I'd be able to kill this before it approached us, but I guess not. That's kind of annoying. That's fine. We'll just... Okay, now it's injured enough that it's slowed. Okay, so we have a few charged weapons. Otherwise, we're just doing room by room clears. It's not the most glamorous thing, but it works. And you know, you got to do what you got to do. So I'm gonna hit these next rooms here. I handle Scyther Swarm. Like I said, I landed. I immediately put someone on the defense grid, and the turrets just blasted everything that approached. Now, when we killed the first stabilizer, it was kind of spooky because there was some pretty like 5 centipedes, but they also got deleted relatively quickly. Okay, then let's just bomb rush this thing. That thing should die relatively quickly. Oh, it's alive, surprisingly. And then this one's just being tanked by Zeoposer. Fantastic. Okay, this room's cleared. Next room. Yes, we have people processing steel constantly. Like, there is always someone making steel. We actually have a little too much steel, surprisingly enough. Okay, crack into this room. Okay, this is fine. There's only 2 pods, so I can just run everyone in here. Whatever spawns out just dies instantly. Okay, so then have everyone just focus fire this one. That one dies instantly. Oh, it actually got a shot off. Interesting. Alright, well, Zeoposer will be fine. Okay. Come on. You can kill it. Oh, jeez. His thumb was destroyed. You'll be okay. You don't need a thumb. Thumbs are temporary. Okay. Oh, hello. Ooh. I don't like what I'm looking at, which is of grave concern. Okay. So, do you see what I'm seeing? I see 2 centipedes and a Cyclops. Now, thankfully, that's the only thing in that room, aside from that Minotaur, so I might be able to just... What do I have available? How many heat missiles? I have 2, right? Okay. Get Dreamag out here. I need to make another designator. I think I need another designator. Okay, send Dream... Let's get Dreamag over here. While they get ready to poke into the next room. And then I'm just... I have a plan. It's not a smart plan, but it's a plan. Oh, that's interesting. So at the very least, we'll have multiple ways in and out of this facility when we destroy that. I think my plan is I'm gonna have one person stay behind. One person will stay behind to do the final blow on it, and then we'll keep everyone running. Yes, I do know that centipede corpses do drop plasteel. Whenever we are able to get our hands on one, we do grab it. Speaking of which, I do need to allow this area. And probably this area is okay too. Yeah. Let's rip those apart. Okay, so this is a turret, which I'm just gonna move Zeoposer over here. Actually, Zeoposer just smash it. Okay, so that's fine. Get everyone out here. We're just gonna gun them down. It's a very tight corridor for them. Like, it's not really realistic that the enemy's gonna be able to fight through this, so keep this open. Oh, right, that does do some damage. That's fine. Okay, and then I'm gonna switch right to grenades as we quickly tend to Magmar's injuries. I have not been paying attention to how long I've been up here. I've been up here for some time, but I don't know how long. Okay, so that's annoying. Stand there and start gunning things. Okay, that's bad. Let's run out here. Try to bait him out. Okay, Greywind, stand over here. Okay. Can Ray fling grenades deeper in there? Okay, so the problem is that that one is moving over here. Okay, so now... Okay, I have an idea. Let's swap you and you here. You fling a grenade in... Okay, you can't even fling a grenade in there. That's really interesting. There we go. Okay, now we just go in there. I don't actually know why we can't move in there. It's really odd. It's a really tight area. I don't really want to fight in there. There's not a lot of places to shoot at. It's a very tight corridor of death. Probably pull Zeopulser back now. Okay, he's not lost anything new. Oh, geez, I didn't realize there was another fight happening up here. Okay, that's not good. Okay. Send Magmar back here to help Arani out. That Scorcher's gonna be a killer nightmare. Oh, yeah, the injuries are getting really bad. Okay, that's fine. Just keep assisting. Two people can take out a pikeman, that's fine. How bad is the injuries? Okay, so you... Okay, so you're not a doctor. Okay, so Zeopulser tend to Arani. Did we clear out this room? There's one turret. Alright, we're just gonna bum rush that turret. There's a second turret, actually. Shoot the turret down, too. Okay. So tend to those injuries, and then I gotta figure out how I'm gonna approach this last room. Okay, tend to that injury. Okay. So we know we can't use smokes. There is a lot of radiation vibes, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of radioactive shenanigans happening. Oh, jeez, are they gonna go through this? Oh, boy. Oh, if they go through that room, that's gonna be very bad. Okay. Okay, here's my plan. We're gonna do a pincer maneuver, if I can pull this off. If this works, I'll be a genius. If this doesn't work, then I'm an idiot. Let me save the game. But I think I can make this work. So let's peek in here real fast. Okay, so I'm thinking Ray can fling grenades. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Okay, run. They're coming through the door. Okay, don't let them approach us. Okay, I'll stand over here. Okay, in this case, maybe we... What if can I quickly shoot this one down? Fling a grenade at it, and then maybe shoot it down fast? That might be feasible. Okay, let's try this. Okay, now run away. Switch to gun. Fire. Okay, I think Ray should be able to handle this alone. It's stunned for like 20-something seconds. That's one down. Okay, we get the door open. Okay, so now we're... Oh, boy. Okay, so... Okay, so I might be able to pull this off. Let's see. So switch to heat. Okay, so then it's gonna be rough, but we have to try doing this. Come on, come on. Succeed. Okay, so we fired the missile, now we back up. Okay. And then I'm gonna have Zeopulser try to tank the centipede to distract it while we gun it down. Okay, so we're just trying to gun it down. We have a heat missile incoming. It might be enough to shoot it down. Okay, it did a lot of damage. Now we can have Ray just switch to grenades. Okay, now it's distracted. Quickly shoot it down. Up here, Zeopulser is being a hero, tanking that glorious centipede. Okay, Ray's able to gun this one down, I think. Okay, so that's fine. Okay. Fantastic. Wow, that actually worked out. There's one turret in here that needs to be deleted, but that's not that hard. Oh my goodness, I'm legitimately surprised that strategy worked without too many problems. Okay. So, here's what I'm gonna do. Who is the person that's the fastest I can probably get out of here? It's probably Marksman. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send everyone back but Marksman. We're gonna send them all back to base because I know they're gonna trigger another defense event, so we need to get ready for that. In the meanwhile, let's just make sure we can figure out Marksman's escape route. So there's two ways out. Basically this way or this way. There's also the bottom I haven't checked out yet. We gotta get these guys out of here. Okay, so I don't want to destroy it yet. Okay, before you finish that off, can you peek in this room? I just want to see what's in here. I'm not expecting to rip through whatever's in here, but I just want to see. I'm curious. You're not gonna fight that. That's fine. Oh, they woke up. That's fine. Ooh. Are they gonna chase ya? They might chase ya. Alright. Who's ready for Metal Gear Solid? I think we're about to try something a little silly. This might work, or this is gonna get marksman killed. Take your pick. Okay. So we're gonna have you stand over here. I'm gonna have you destroy this now. Everyone should be okay. So let's assign everyone a ship interior for now, and everyone stay on the inside. Okay. Okay, so defense response is active immediately. Where are they arriving? Top right. Okay, so you can still escape. Well, you just have to be fast, and we'll need also someone who's a good shot on the defense grid. We are also running out of dead animals to eat, so we just gotta keep in mind that as well. Okay. Oh my goodness, there are Centurions now, and that's a lot of Lancers. Okay, Our marksman was able to escape, it seems. You know what I should have done? I should have actually placed more of these... what are they called? Proximity sensor towers, but I think it's a little late for that now. Let's just see if we can hold the line. Let's see if the entire port side of our ship is strong enough to handle this abominable quantity of threats. In the meanwhile, we'll also grab a few other people that can maybe fight and join. We'll grab John RimWorld, who probably should have a better gun than whatever he's using. His chain shotgun was good early, but it'll be time to put that down. Okay, the Lancers are approaching. They get gunned down immediately. Oh yeah, they're coming in hot. Okay, I think we're actually fine. So the main threat then is the Centurions. In fact, what I'm probably going to do is I'm actually going to hold fire on the big guns, so that we can use the smaller guns for now until they get really close. Once they get really close, I think we'll switch. That said, I could probably just... Actually, DreamHack's right here, right? Hold on. I have an idea. I have heat missiles, right? I have 2 remaining? I have a lot. Okay. As soon as they approach, just fire one at it. Make it regret ever showing up. We're safe anyways. Okay, that's good. Let's just full fire. Shield grid is holding steady. If I can find the button. Okay. So the main problem is this thing. The Centurions have a lot... can I actually fire a heat missile, or is this thing's shield gonna protect it? That's gonna be my concern. I actually don't know. Now I'm kind of curious if it will or not. God, that centipede has... These centipedes are taking all these shots and they're not even flinching. What happened to the Centurion? Did it die? Okay, might have died. Okay. This thing is trying its best to kill me, but it's not able to rip through everything. I actually can't hit it, too, because there's fortified walls in the way. Thankfully, you know what they are in range of? This is why we have this. Which is the heat missile. Just press the funny button, call it a day. God, I love watching that. That's so fun to watch. Oh, the feeling of power of having these missiles. Oh, it's so good. It's unbeatable. Alright. Our shield barely held on, by the way, which is very concerning. Or is my shield networks not connected because I designed this incorrectly? I think it's not connected at all. I think I did this wrong. Ah. Fantastic. I am a professional gamer. I forgot to hook them all up together. Oh my goodness, this happens every single time. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let our pawns rest for a day, and then we'll try to tackle the final node, which I don't think should be too much of a problem now that we've managed to rip through this much. There's a random centipede that's just hanging there, but that's fine. We could explore this, I don't mind that, but we're out of plastic, running out of plasteel. I know I could grab the centipede corpses, which I probably should do. That's fine. Let's grab the centipede corpses. Hello, Skylet. How are you doing, comrade? Good evening. Okay, so these are allowed to grab real fast. There's a bit of plasteel, so I need all that anyways. Probably kill it. Like, realistically, I think we're gonna go for the kill ending. If I just wash your hair. Ooh, gotcha. Wait, is your hair long too? My hair is like nice and long and luscious, so I always put the headphones on anyways, even if it's wet, who cares? I actually sometimes sleep with a wet towel on my head, and Ray gets mad at me for it because she's like, no, stop doing that. Okay. So, at the very least, I need to get rid of this scyther. That's fine, that turret. Okay, so who's ready to fight? Kristen's ready to go back into the pit. Where's my modulated shield belt? Okay, so Space Case should not actually have this. I'm gonna have you take that off. So I don't know why you're carrying... that's fine. I don't know why you're carrying this. I'm gonna have Riston take this shield belt instead. And then I'm gonna let this one go to Kyosol. And that should be good. Alright. Shall we tackle the final one? You know what I need? Oh well, we already have the plasteel coming in, right? Oh god. Yeah, turn these centipedes into parts, that'd be great. God. Honestly, my strategy for this is probably just fling grenade launchers at it and fling missiles once we get enough missiles in there. The meme option is build a proximity sensor tower right at the tip and then... and maybe put one down here too, but building the hookup is going to be expensive, which is the only reason we haven't done that yet. Need more heat missiles. Heat missiles require what? Okay, one advanced component each, so I'm okay building 3 more. Yes, the memeiest of all options is a wall of mini turrets. Like, that is a option. Will I do that? Probably not. I'll probably actually just destroy the fortified wall and let the charge cannons just blast whatever gets too close. All right, let's go tackle the last one. Okay, so you need to eat food. You're eating the nutrient paste now. That's fine. Raywind is probably capable of fighting. Leave Space Case. The opposer needs to eat. Probably sends these two. Okay, that's fine. So let's grab you. Garm stays behind. Yosol as another melee beat stick. We have 2 melee beat sticks. That's probably fine. I think that's fine. All right, let's do this. This is a fine composition. So priority 1 is we're just gonna bum rush this turret because it needs to die. So let's get rid of that one, and then we'll move on to actually hacking in here. So come on, Marksman, start blasting. You'll be fine. You're a good gunner, right? Oh, you have a shotgun. Yeah, use your grenade launcher, which I forgot I gave you a long time ago. Have Riston go over there as well. So Riston should now be able to fire shotgun before switching to melee. And then I can have Riston switch to melee weapon once this thing approaches. And then everyone else can help assist murdering this thing. Maybe we don't fire grenades on our allies. That'd probably be a good idea. I think I almost saw Marksman ready to gun down. Alright, let's hack these doors. This one and this one. So I need Z-Poser on left door, Marksman on left door, and okay, let's do it this way. Oh, what is this? It's sending more things to attack. Oh, geez. Okay, okay, everyone ship into here. Now. And then where is... okay, Athena's on the console, that's fine. Okay. Did not expect them to immediately start attacking. They're sending the whole wave after me. Okay. This is why we have everything that I've set up. Okay, then while that's happening, I'm gonna switch to HE rounds. I'm gonna fling... let's see. Let's fling one over here. Yeah, I didn't realize that's why we're saying call the center. Wow, one of them actually made it out. That's really funny. This stupid little Militor actually made it out. Okay, well, it was cold. Just not in the way we were expecting. Oh my god. Okay, let's not go in that room. Everyone with a weapon, get ready to blast this thing. Come on. If it walks, dies. Screw it, send Riston in. Okay, so they're angry. That's fine. Pull Riston back out. Okay, so there's one mechanoid here. Crusty will just assault with Okay, you can't because you have a shield belt on for some reason. Well, you are a melee character, so I guess it's fine. So switch to your sword, just try to cut this thing down. Okay, and then send in Riston again. Kill this thing. Okay, so what's left? So there's a score. Okay, so there's these smaller ones. Okay, let's just run in here. The opposer focus fire this one. Get John RimWorld out here. Okay, Riston's taking a bit of damage. It's fine. Not the oak. Why is my name prefaced with a the? Okay, 10 here. And then I want marksman hack in this door here. Oh, there's a turret here. Let's maybe get rid of that real quick. Okay, one more hit. Okay, run away, run away, run away. Let it do its thing. Okay, and then you're smart enough to hack that door. Okay. That's kind of interesting, though. I wasn't expecting it to send everything that had spawned out, but... Actually, wait a second. Hold on. While there's nothing in there, what I should be doing is I'm going to send DreamMag over here real fast and just have him quickly delete these turrets with the power of high-explosive rockets. Hello, Gahila. How are you doing, comrade? You having a good evening? This room is... What am I seeing here? Militors, Scorchers. You just woke up, good morning. It's probably not a good idea if you're waking up so late, but hey, who cares? Okay, so we'll have you focus fire that one, and then John RimWorld goes over here. The opposer comes in and tanks that one. Okay, DreamMag is tanking that. Fire another missile at it. It should be fine. DreamMag should not die. That's kind of the issue, too, with me napping, is that I wake up super late, and the whole day just disappears. It's not a fun feeling, I'm gonna admit. It kind of sucks, but sometimes it's what happens. Okay, so that's dead. Now I can have fire the second missile. A second missile has hit the Twin Towers. Oh my goodness, that's not a good room to be in. Let's go poke down here. Okay. Fire another missile. That should be fine. You're already nocturnal. Hey, me too. Don't worry. I get it. Okay, we found it. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clear these rooms one at a time, rather than just bum rushing the objective room. I want to hit these slowly. Okay, so let's get... Okay, so this is on fire. Okay, let's hit the opposer. Okay. I don't know why we're running around the corner. Let's get everyone out here. Go here. Go here. Okay, you rush in there. You rush in here. Just try to have the gunners do their thing while the melee beat sticks beat up everything. Those things are empty, that's fine. Kill the turret. Okay, Riston Explorer. Magmar Explorer. Okay, they're all injured. How bad is it? Okay, so Ray is dying. See, Poser needs a little bit self-tens. You self-ten now. Riston. Okay, so what's in here? Not a room we want to be in. Hack this one. What do we see? 3? Okay. It's human control, but sometimes given order. It literally no. It's literally the It's literally the descriptor when you enter this area. That's straight up what it says. Where is it here? It's one of these. Here we go. Not this one. It is the lore when you enter this area that it says, hey, Cerebrix core, it's kind of a thing from the past. It's out here to kill you, or it was given by the rules by this ancient general to kill all humans. But I remember seeing it. I actually did read it. I read the lore usually. I don't know where it is, but it was a mess. It was definitely in here somewhere. Maybe it's not in here, but I read it. Okay, so their injuries are okay. Let's tend to Riston real fast, and then we may need to go back and relax for a bit. We may not be capable of fighting yet. I think with our injuries, we may need to just take one more in-game day to heal up. There is a crate in here. Open the crate up for me. Okay, this is the not fun room. Okay, and they're all awake now, so that's even less fun. Okay. Okay, there is a vanometric power cell in here. That's cute. Not that I needed one, but hey, I appreciate the gesture that the game's trying to provide to me. Crack this bad boy open. Are they spawning? It's still not spawning anything. Oh, Dream Mag's injured. Okay. So, I could probably just spawn. I could do the thing that Immortal's saying and just slap down a bunch of turrets there. That'd be really funny. So what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna assign everyone back to Area 1. And because I have enough resources to do so, and I think it's kind of funny, let's do exactly that for now. Just because it'd be humorous. It is a comedy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go security. Where's my mini turrets? These actually have a decent range. Okay, so we're just gonna do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm just gonna run a very simple power line that looks it looks something like this. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so what do we find in here? Another crate. Okay, crack the crate open. Alright. Alright. We're gonna leave the area for the time being. We'll come back after we have a bit of time to rest due to the significant amount of injuries that I think we've managed to incur. Also, zone, allow the expanded area to include these turrets as well. So that should give Arani something to do. Anyways, I'm sorry, Kahila. RimWorld was pretty good. We're ending this colony tonight. We're trying to approach the ending, which has been, you know, it's been a while. So I'm glad we're getting there. I rated trader. No, I did not rate a trader platform. You're trying to practice a British accent. Are you doing like some kind of comic dub that requires you to speak like a British person? Very interesting accent they've got. Which one are you going to do? Are you going to do like the weird Cockney accent, or are you going to do the fine, the posh British accent that is like a received pronunciation spoken by the finest of British royalty? Okay, quest active, the Cyclops hub. Background activity, okay. Oh, interesting. No loot. For a Cockney character. Oh, okay, good luck with a Cockney accent. Can't say I know how to do that, but hey, as long as you're having fun, right? Oh, geez, when did a centipede... Okay, I didn't even realize a centipede got here. That centipede came out of nowhere. Hey, Magmar, you got a gun, right? Get over here. Or it kills a Ronnie, please. Just turn the turrets on. There we go. I didn't even see that centipede blaster there. That's really funny. Oh, whoopsies. There we go. That was mildly amusing. How did it even make it past my defenses? What is happening over here? Oh my goodness, just pull your fists out and just punch this puncher. 2 people with enough fists should be able to knock her out. She can't shoot, she can't kill you. Skip over every A and supplant every B. I mean, I guess that's one way to do it. I don't know how that's gonna sound, but it sounds vaguely cursed. Alright, we gotta knock out the Atheon. I hate doing this, but if Atheon wants to fight, I have no choice but... Oh my goodness, they knocked out Greywind. Please. Why are you berserk? What drove your mood down? Malnourished? Okay. It's chemical starvation too. Okay, so... don't capture. Rescue. And then you need to quickly rescue over here. And then where's Garm? We're gonna have Garm stand over here. Oh, okay. They're actually spawning a lot more than I was anticipating. I don't know if I can get those turrets out there, actually. It might not be feasible. I'm gonna have Garm just stand over here and just shoot things. If I can get turrets there, that'd be great, but I'm not holding my breath. Garm's gonna have a fun time. Brother, governor, and, yeah, we don't call it football, we call it football. You know what, screw it, we're not gonna deal with this. We'll wait for them to attack us again. Other than that, it's not really a big deal if we try to punch in through there. So I will allow them to grab these though. These are very important. I want to make sure we grab all the corpses that we've worked so hard to acquire. Okay. So now we gotta approach this, which unfortunately a lot of our people are injured, so we gotta wait until they're healed up, which is extra annoying. This one's also on the verge of a mental breakdown too, because she hasn't eaten food. No, eat the nice meal. Eat the nice food. If you're gonna have a mental breakdown, I'm gonna order you to eat the nice meals, okay? At least should give them a little bit of extra mood buff. She's dying of a bajillion different injuries. Her eye has been crushed. Yeah. Alright, we gotta wait. Okay, is anyone gonna tend to you, or are you just gonna, like, walk around being in pain? Okay, let's get you a new vac suit, please. Why don't we get you... Oh, there's not enough beds. There's not enough room in the hospital. Okay, get Ray out of the bed. She's fine. Aethiana needs to be tended to now. Okay. Any of these injured people need a new body part? Okay. Z-Poser needs a new eye. I have a spare eye. Get Z-Poser a brand new eyeball. Replace the right eye. Get Dr. Alana on the case to take care of that. Yes, your unit died a while ago. I can find the corpse here, probably. Yeah. Yeah, your corpse is here. Died a while ago. We remember your sacrifice. You actually were really good, too, because you had 2 bionic parts. You had an advanced arm and a standard arm, so you were really good. It's a shame, but I made a mistake, and I thought I was triaging you correctly, but it was not enough to keep you alive. It was very sad. Alright. Okay, so are they just not going there because they don't want to go there, or what's happening here? Should not be that hard to build, right? There we go. Yes, Ray, hello. Are you sending me messages that I need to look at on Discord? Is that why you're throwing things at me? Oh, there is. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay. Do you want me to... You want me to take a short break, Ray? Okay, give me 1 second, comrades. I'll be right back. I'll let the game run on slow speed since we're trying to just get everyone tended to anyways. I will return in due time. Yeah, I'll be right back in a few. I'll be back in like a few minutes. I apologize for that. Ray needed to go to sleep, so I had to say some stuff to her before she went to bed. She's very tired, and That's really all I have to say. Oh, that means I don't have any mods anymore. Hey, maybe I should hire a new mod. Who wants to be a new mod? for the super late parts. No, it's okay. She's fine. That's okay. I'm joking about the mod part, but she just needs some sleep. So I wanted to say goodnight and everything before she ultimately passed out. Anyways, we gotta deal with the remainder of this. So this is an annoying room, and this is the real annoying room. I think most of our fighters are ready to go, so let's just go back in there yet again, into the breach. Okay, so I need to keep Garm behind, because I need an arch, I need a sniper. $5 and a piece of grass plucked from the earth. Unfortunately, I don't have $5, but I do have grass, which maybe that's enough. Get John RimWorld out here, too. Yeah, that's the thing. When you have a partner, you do need to take care of them, and you know, when they're in agony and they need to sleep, you gotta be there for them too. And that's just what it is, right? All right, we're sending in the real kill squad for this. In fact, I'm gonna get DreamMag over here as well in case I need missile firepower, which I may or may not need. We'll see. Probably not necessary, but I want to have it available. Okay, so how do we even approach this? So the main issue is that there's a bunch of centipedes here, which are very scary. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Risten switch to grenades, and then Ray also switch to EMP grenades. I'm going to have them flank this corridor. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have DreamMag just go over there and try to bait it out. Yeah. No deal. It's okay. It's okay. Being a mod for a VTuber just means you're an unpaid intern. You don't make any money. It's truly tragic. Okay, so we should be ready for this. We're gonna make sure no one's allowed through this door. All right, so let's get DreamMag and Z Opposer here, and then see if we can just blast them real fast. Can I? Oh, they're firing. Oh, they're coming after us again. Thankfully, this is why we left Garm on the ship, so I can just have Garm man the defense grid console. Oh, let's see if these turrets can do anything. I don't think they're gonna do much, but hey, I was told they're useful. Don't think they're gonna actually be very useful. Yep, those turrets sure are turreting. They're all gonna die. Those turrets are not gonna do much. Alright, that's fine. So now DreamMag... Okay, they are awake. Okay, can I just fling high explosive missiles here? Okay, can I fling one here? Can I fling it here? Where can I shoot this at? Shoot it here. There we go. Let's see if this actually connects. I'd actually be genuinely curious if this would connect. Can I fling one back here? Okay, there's not a lot of line of sight here. Okay, just pull DreamMag out. Okay, that actually did hurt that, which is funny. The problem is that if these get aggressive too, I need to make sure we're ready for that. Okay. So here's the part that's gonna get really dicey. First of all, they're already on top of us and they're flinging. Oh my goodness, Ray got beamed in the head. She is now brain dead. That's not good. Okay, while they're stunned, we have to quickly rip them apart. So whatever guns we have to use now. Try to kill these centipedes while they're still stunned to death. And then I'm gonna have DreamMag carry Ray out of here now. Oh, they're coming from the rear side too. Okay. Guess I need Risten ready to intercept these. Okay, that's not ideal. Okay, so then I'm gonna pivot Space Case and John RimWorld over here. I did not realize they're... Oh my goodness, they're still hitting us. Okay. Ronnie's getting slapped pretty badly. Okay, so now we just gotta kill the turret. Okay, so run over here, get rid of the turret. Ronnie's bleeding out, but should be okay. Let's quickly tend to you. To be fair, I do enjoy getting art of myself. I don't do it very often. I did get a recent skeb. I did actually put a skeb request in recently, and it did get accepted. And you know what the craziest thing about that is? Like every time that happens, I'm always just like looking at my Basically, I'm always looking at my email, like when is it coming in? When's it coming? Like I'm so excited. I want to see what it looks like. I don't actually commission all too often because commissioning is expensive. You know. I've actually thought about using that. What's that one platform everyone's really into? VGen. I don't use it myself, but I hear it's generally pretty good for a Western version of Skeb, essentially, depending on what you're looking for. Okay, so let's quickly have you tend to Ronnie. I think Risten's managed to clear the way, so we can then get Garm off of this for now. And then let's get all of these guys back over, especially DreamHag with Ray. Now, we can fix Ray's brain. We have brain surgery as an option now. So it's not out of the realm of possibility we can fix that brain damage with... Well, we'll need to create the... I believe it's in the drug lab. We'll need to make a... I don't actually know what it was called. It had a cool name, though. We'll figure it out. I don't know what it was. It was probably some kind of bionic implant. Neurocure framework, which needs a MAAI chip, which means I need... I need to sacrifice a Persona core for it. Or I can make one here. So I can make one MAAI chip, and then I can use that to manufacture one Neurocure framework to cure the brain injury, because I know we have the Hyperweave, and I know we have the Glitter World medicine sitting around, so that's within possibility. Right? At least I have Glitter World. I don't know where I don't have Glitter World medicine. I think that all got used by someone. Like to draw yourself. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you like to draw stuff, like yourself too, like, you'll understand the joy of it. Okay, so undraft and undraft. Let these guys rest. Okay, get Ray rescued. Okay, John RimWorld is very unhappy. Okay, let's just get everyone back to base. We survived that assault. Let's just undraft, get out of here. Okay, then Marksman. I'm just gonna have Marksman try to blast this thing, and hopefully Marksman doesn't have a mental break while this is ongoing. Good luck, Marksman. It's gonna be rough. No, switch to the shotgun of justice, you'll be fine. Okay, just fire at this thing. And then we have to destroy the core. Alright. One more barrage of bullets. Okay. So I just saw a lot of very angry things show up on my screen. Okay, let's get Marksman out of here now. Marksman needs to run ASAP. Okay, so what is actually coming after us? That is a Diabolus. Okay, that's not good. Okay. Oh, there's two of them, actually. Maybe our turrets might be overburdened by this. Okay. Let's get everyone back to base. Okay, these are all undrafted. Undraft you, and then I think we can just undraft Marksman and have Marksman run back. And let's deal with this threat. It is quite spooky, though. Okay, so what we need to do is I need someone on... Where's Garm? I need Garm on the defense grid now. Like ASAP. So I think this should actually not be that difficult to deal with. Realistically, what I'm probably going to do is just fling a bunch of heat missiles at the Diabolos when they arrive. It's actually not too difficult of a fight, especially now we got rid of the stabilizer, which means now we have to inspect it. So which means we have to go in there, clear out whatever threats remain, and then guard whoever's inspecting. We're not gonna bother making those turrets again, just shoot down anything that gets too close. That Cyclops actually made it, because this entire section is completely unprotected, by the way. Means I need to grab someone with guns and can actually hold the line to kill it, because of course I do. Risten's fine, need to get Risten out here. Maybe bash this thing's head in. Come on. Okay, where's the Diabolos? The Diabolus is still there. Let's kill it. Let's put an end to this. Put an end to these foul, abominable robots that have been ruining our day. Gosh, I need to send like an army in there to basically clear that out. Ugh. How's our shields doing? Shields are doing fine now that they're actually connected together into one big grid. That Diabolus is just getting completely slaughtered. Okay, I'm kind of curious how this operates. This fire's like a lot of fire, right? What's it about to do? Okay, so it tried to fire a super laser beam attack, but it just got demolished by our own... by the wall. So the attack is fine. So now we just need to bring in whoever. I'm gonna go through with the strategy known as whoever has gun needs to just clear this out now. Yeah, we're gonna do the strategy of whoever has a weapon commit crime. Because whatever we have should be more than enough. I think Riston alone could probably just run around and stab things and probably be okay. Okay, in fact, we're gonna do exactly that. These guys have guns. Marksman's got shotguns. Let's just get people positioned. We can't destroy the birthers, which is really annoying. I'm gonna Z opposer inspect the core. Alright, here we go. Are we ready to see the ending? Are we ready to see the ending of the RimWorld Odyssey adventure? It's taken 12 streams, which is about 6 weeks worth of RimWorld to get to this point. Oh, there's even a timer. Alright. Here we go, the Cerebrix core. We've done it. Before the opposer stands the Cerebrix core. A massive... Actually, wait, hold on. It should... hold on, just kidding. It's John RimWorld that's doing it. The opposer is here as like a... did the hard work, but John RimWorld is taking the glory. Hold on, John RimWorld is technically the main character here. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now this is lore correct. Okay, now this is lore correct. John RimWorld stands before the great Cerebrix core. And see what makes this creature tick. Alright, here we go. Before John stands the Cerebrix core, a massive brain-like neural mesh that commands mechanoids across the planet. With its stabilizers destroyed, John now accesses directly. But what should he do with that power? Destroy the core? Or scavenge the technology? Well, I hate the mechanoids, so we're going to destroy the core. I think we get the new ending song now, right? John begins to tear apart the hair-thin cerebral mesh inside the Cerebrix core. The mesh twists and groans as if it were alive. Electricity arcs among the latticework frame. Then in an instant, it all goes dark and lifeless. The mechanoid whirring stops. Here and across all the planet, mechanoids begin to permanently deactivate, no longer under control of the mech hive. The mechanoid threat is over, but your story continues. Okay. Alright, is it time for the professor's review of Odyssey and that whole storyline? I thought that was a really cool ending. I thought the whole building your ship up over time and making your way to the core was a really cool concept. I had a lot of fun doing it. Definitely one of the better DLCs that I've played. Obviously, I made it a little easier by running with a whole bunch of mods, but that's fine. I always play with a lot of mods. I think it would have behooved the game to send maybe the mechanoid assaults on your ship a little bit more frequently. For what it's worth, we only had to worry about it in the first, year of the game. Like, oh, the mechanoids are coming, we better get ready to leave. Once I got past that and I could just fly around everywhere with enough chem fuel, it just stopped mattering. And it just became, it became really easy, to say the least, which I don't want to say it's easy, but, overall, I really enjoyed this DLC. This is one of the better DLCs I've played. And I found the experience to be a very enjoyable, exciting time to, explore. Because I do love runs where I'm allowed to explore, and being able to just haul my entire base around instead of being stuck in instead of having a core base and having to send helicopters. This actually lets me travel super far distances. I would say I would like to do a run where I have a main base, and then I have a smaller grav ship that I use as a ferrying system for, oh, we need to go dig some rocks, or we need to go kill some stuff, just basically an all-purpose, or multiple all-purpose vessels that I can just fling around as needed. That would be cool. It's not necessary, but I think that would be kind of a cool concept for a run, but that would be more of a me playing on my own personal time run rather than other stuff. I'm actually really glad they didn't do ship-to-ship combat. I feel like ship-to-ship combat, in SOS 2, would have really detracted from the overall experience of exploration and just, you know, I guess also being on the run type thing. And I don't think there's enough space with SOS, you know, to put SOS 2 weapons, because they're pretty big, all things considered. SOS 2 ships are like, I would say, like 4 times as larger than a standard size grav ship. I'm pretty sure the SOS2 team is already working on like integrating Odyssey grav ship technology into how their ship system works, because their ship system works a lot better than, or the RimWorld Odyssey ship system works a lot better than the SOS2. Thanks for playing. We killed the hive. Okay, so what does this actually specifically, does this mean like mechanoids will never attack you ever again? And if you're playing Mechanator, this means you can't actually do the Mechanator quest anymore because the Mechanators are dead? I assume that's what this means, essentially. Also, I'm kind of sad we didn't see, like, here's the ending of all the dead friends you had. By destroying Cerebrus core, John has deactivated mechanoids across the planet. The mechanoid threat is over. Are they just, like, actually just dead forever? This one's still here. Or I guess it's a planet. Deactivating threat. Oh, interesting. So, these... Oh, yeah, they did shut down. Okay, so I could just kill them now, right? And they would do nothing. Huh. Let's undraft everyone. Well. So, let's see. So, it is 6 of April 5505. So, it took... That means it took about... The game starts in 5501 or 5500? I think it starts in 5500, right? So that means it essentially took us 5 in-game years to complete this run, which is pretty amazing considering we even... I think it's also a testament to how well the game runs now that I was able to get through 5 in-game years over the course of 12 streams of RimWorld. Because previously we would get through like maybe 1 in-game year every 4 streams. We got through 5 in the span of 12 streams, which is pretty good. That means we got through 1 in-game year about every 2.5 streams. Mechthreats scans land and they survive. Oh, and then it's immediately deactivate. Gotcha. Interesting. Anyways, we defeated the evil. What do you guys think? Do you like our ship? This is the rice shower. It's got showers, toilets, shield generator. Honestly, having a centric tech probably made this a lot easier than it had any right to be. So I will say, part of the reason that my ship designs are awful and why it's not super compact is I like to put in hallways. Like, you might have noticed this ship has a lot of random hallways sitting around because I like putting them there. Is it efficient? No, absolutely not. I think actually putting hallways make it, like, worse. But I like the look of it, so I don't care. Also, where are these remaining... Are like actually mechanoids here? Why does it say... Oh, there's like... Okay, so I can just attack this and it's not gonna kill me now, right? Because it's dead. It's deactivated. Yeah, so I can just go around and just bash everything in. Mechanoids have woken up. Yeah, it's awake and then it immediately shuts down. There's no more brain for it to pay attention to. Kill it. I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna allow pawns to travel anywhere on the map so we can just harvest everything. Finish them off mods like ways. I do have to finish them. Oh, like finish off all the mechanoids. Oh, instead of having like manually kill them all. Gotcha. Get a free core from the core. Oh, do I? Oh, I have to destroy this. I didn't even realize that. Let's destroy that real fast. Okay. Get Zeoposer and Hyosol because they both have big funny axes. Just have them bash this thing in. This is why they exist. All right, have them bash that in. What are you cowering from? Oh, the Cyclops is still alive. Not for long, it ain't. There we go. Okay. So you get 5 advanced components, a lot of plasteel, and a Persona Core, which is pretty handy. I'm not gonna say no to a Persona Core. Speaking of which, let's get Ray's brain. Okay, so we need to get Ray's brain up and running, but I don't have the... What am I missing? I'm missing a I'm missing 5. Okay, I see what I'm missing. So I need to make standard medicine, but I don't even have the Nutramine to do so, I think is what I'm missing out here. So I have to buy Nutramine. I don't have any neutral flowers. That's really funny. Stick around in future runs. Yeah, there's also, there's a lot of slag here, which I don't really care too much. Like, the run is basically over. Like for all intents and purposes, like, there's nothing else to continue in this run on stream. We've accomplished basically every objective that mattered. It's basically just a victory lap and seeing what else we want to do in the game. I'm happy that we succeeded. Like, I think very rarely do we... I think too often on this channel, when we do a RimWorld run, we get to a point where I just don't want to continue anymore, and I have to come up with an excuse to end the run. But this time around, we reached a proper ending. Now, the only thing I'm sad about is it didn't give me the proper... or like the thing where it says, here's in memory of. In fact, I also don't like the ending song that much. I actually would have preferred the other one. We're gonna press declare victory instead. Let me go to my declare victory settings real quick. Okay, preset 1, preset 2. And we're gonna use the core one. I love this one instead. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly press declare victory. Okay, here's the actual ending. Victory. This game is over as far as you're concerned. So our ending colonists were John, RimWorld, Alana, Ithiana, Arani, Krusty, DreamMag, SPO, Freakout, Patrol, Garm, Hyosol, Magmar, Marksman, Ray, Riston, Space Case, Steve, Greywood, and Zeoposer. In memory of our fallen comrades, X-Slayer. I don't know who Jimmer is. We have Immortal, Aeon, and Drunken Wayfarer 1 or 2, I don't remember, and Kahila. So, we did pretty good. I think this was a man in black that I just did not take care of. God. I don't actually know if I like the Odyssey ending song. I think Waiting for the Sun is just too good. It's too appropriate for this game. Waiting for the sun. I think it's just kind of like how the game, how it approaches the music. One is more like a techie piece, which is what it's supposed to be, versus something like Waiting for the Sun, which really evokes that whole space western vibe, you know what I mean? And that's kind of how I feel. Like, I think that Waiting for the Sun really evokes the correct theme. Oh, it was the Man in Black. Okay, so I was right. It was the Man in Black, and when we were stuck on that island, right? That's right. I remember now. It's coming to my mind. So the question is ultimately, one, what do we do for the remainder of the stream, or should I just end early, end on a high note, or should we figure out what's the next colony theme? Because I do want to start a new colony next week. Again, I'm up in Canada this weekend, so it's not like I can really check, but I'm open to suggestions. Waiting for the sun. Let's also just clear the rest of this out. I don't want to kill every single one of these mechanoids too much. Settle down the crew. I guess we could send them back to the surface so we can all just vibe. Let's grab this core, though. I don't know if I'm going to dump that core. Waiting for the sun. Haul this in real fast. Far plasteel. Hello, Iron Laws. How are you doing, comrade? We're not going to live on the mech hive like a hobo. It's a little excessive. I do want to shred these, but it's not even worth shredding, honestly, because it's just going to take too much time. Oh, there's a crate here. I want to crack that crate open. Let's let our pawns do some stuff real fast. There's crates that need cracking and treasure that needs scouting, so I want to do that real quick. And then we'll probably go back to this. We'll go back to the planet and say it's time for us to finally make our home on the RimWorld. God, this is so cool to look at. God, I love looking at this. This is so fun. Oh, when they made the fact that you can zoom in from space view to planet view, oh, that transition, it's so good. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, ooh. We're zooming in, we're zooming and zooming, and then suddenly you break through the surface and you can look at these points of interest. It's so fun. Oh my god. I know I'm randomly gushing about this, but this is really a good DLC. Like, my hope that I want to see in the future is I hope someone takes the ship making mechanics and basically converts it into boats. I would love to see a boat version of this where you're stuck on the ocean. I think that would be fantastic. I think that would be my favorite thing. But obviously, let people enjoy the mod, and maybe we'll come back in like a year and see if someone comes up with anything like that. I've also seen some other... I've already seen people coming up with some crazy mods for the hull shenanigans that should be interesting to behold in the future. Like, I think I saw one that makes, like, a lot of the grav ship stuff, like, really small, so you can have, like, a micro grav ship. So that'd be kind of what I would like to see. I really want to see, like, a ocean-based version of this. I think that would be absolutely peak. Did I get that core yet? I did not grab that core because I don't know where to dump it. Let's get these out of here so I can maybe dump it in there for now. You returned to Germany successful. Sent around 6 tanks to Africa, so it's under Italy. Okay. Yeah, Road 56 is going to be laggy no matter what. Don't worry about it. All right, we're going to land on the planet once we can figure out where our AI cores and other stuff went. I think we got everything I cared about. I'm going to have Garm quickly crack this crate open. I want to see what's in here. What is Garm gonna find? Okay, get over here. Nothing's gonna attack you. Ooh, another vanometric power cell. Alright, well... I don't really care. What am I gonna do with the vanometric? I guess we'll install it. But it's just risky to use. I'd rather just get rid of it. What did these dismantle into? Plasteel? Advanced components? I don't actually know where to put them. Can't even store it on here. Wait, what are these actually? Are they Wait, what was the one that's not 100% safe? Am I imagining things? Oh, yeah, I'm mixing it up with the unstable fuel nodes. My bad. Thank you. Yes, these are safe. Let's put yes. I was mixing it up. Yeah. Because I actually haven't seen a vanometric power cell in quite a while. Because normally when we have them in stream, they are very busted. Because people just buy a whole bunch of them at once, and we have a lot of them. But we don't need that here. Also, I think I saw some sentience catalysts, which I guess we already grabbed, so we can turn some people into smart people. Yeah, we did have the VE ones, but I'm not gonna touch that cat. I'm not gonna touch that with like a 10-foot, 100-foot pole thing. Okay, can you just actually grab this? You cannot carry this. Why not make you carry this thing? Okay, let's just have you run away. I'm gonna have Riston come over here. I'm gonna grab these vanometric power cells, and then we'll be free from this realm. I don't see a need to keep fighting these mechanoids. They're in the way. You know what? You have a gun. Just shoot it. Okay, so it's annoying because they're not actually active yet, so I can't shoot them. Okay, now that they're active, I can shoot them. Okay, so I have to have Riston come in here and quickly kill this. I do think it's really nice, though, that the game is like, hey, you killed everything, you defeated the mech hive, we're actually gonna shut down all the mechanoids. Like, that is nice. Like, it is actually appropriate. Okay, kill this now. Thank you. Finish this one off. Okay, so as long as we hit like once or twice, then I can finish off. Okay, is that all the mechanoids in this room? It is. Fantastic. Let's get this one over there ASAP. I want Ronnie to move these over. Actually, Riston's already here, right? Alright. So, what do we think? Where should we give our colonists their ending? There's the Scarlands. There. Oh, you know, I don't think I've visited a Scarlands yet. I want to at least visit a Scarlands. I want to see... I actually haven't seen a Glow Forest either. Okay, so what we're going to spend for the last bit of the stream is I'm gonna explore these biomes that we haven't had a chance to actually visit. So what did they add? They added Scarlands. They added the Glow Forest. We're gonna retire. We're not gonna retire into Scarlands. We're gonna visit it. We'll retire in the Glow Forest. That sounds better. So we'll do that. Let's grab our stuff. Let's grab our vanometric cells. And then let's get everyone on the ship. I think we've gotten everything. We don't need to go rip more of these things apart because we're never gonna have enough plasteel on this stupid ship anyways. Okay. Hold on. Can I cull these Diaboloses really fast? Oh my goodness, there's so much steel. Okay. Keep shredding, but drop on floor. Yeah, these are, oh my god, I don't know what to do with all this steel. Grab the Diabolos. Hold on. Clear all. I want Diabolos. Is that even how it's pronounced, or is it Diablos? It's probably Diablos, and I've been saying it wrong this whole time. Diabolos. No, it's a Diablos. Oh. Let's see, what does that actually produce? Okay, so it does produce 20 plasteel, which I'm not going to complain about. 20 plasteel is nice. Keep... Okay. Let's get everyone on the ship now. Okay, there we go. Let's get everyone on the ship. We got everything we wanted. I don't really care about the rest of this. This entire place is a nightmare. Oh, there is a signal chip. I guess I'm gonna take a free signal chip. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, considering I can't do the rest of the quest line anymore, but hey. We can make the most bare bones of mechanoids, I guess. Alright, now they're all on the ship, let's fly back down. I want to visit the Scarlands real fast. I want to see what's in that. Let's go to... Let's see here. Let's see, this one is a sunny coastal island, Scarland. This one's a coastal one, peninsula. Let's go to the peninsula one. I want to see what's in here. Alright, ruins of an ancient city. They don't want us landing there because we're too close to some other people. And we'll land over here. Yeah. Light pollution, I don't want to land... Oh, there is gonna be guaranteed pollution, huh? There will be an acidic smog every roughly 186 days. Okay, sure, whatever, it'll be fine. Goodbye, Mech Hive. We've accomplished everything we wanted to do. We have successfully defeated the evil mechs. I think next run, I want to try... I think next run, starting next week, we're going to do a more traditional run. Maybe we probably won't have a grav ship. We might have like a small grav ship for travel. But after that, we're going to focus primarily on staying in a singular base, like usual. We may use vehicles again. We didn't use any vehicles for this run. But we'll have to see. This run is a way better version than... Remember when we were doing that traveling colony? This is a way better version of it. Wow, that is... Yeah, that is ruins, alright. But wait, we could repopulate this area! This could be our new home. We already have buildings. All we have to do is repurpose them and just slap in, you know, proper fixtures. Alright, let everyone run rampant. I'm sure nothing bad will happen from this. Oh. Nothing grows here? Oh. There is barely any soil, actually. It's also pocket marked by a lot of meteor crates. I've never actually seen this. It's actually really interesting to look at. Actually, wait, that's kind of sick. There's even like... Wait, hold on. That's actually really cool to look at. Hold on. You see like the ruins of even like a road here? That's so nice. Alright, where's Riston? I'm gonna have Riston explore. Riston's gonna be my proxy for exploration today. Alright. Check in this door. Okay. Oh, yeah, you can... What is this? What do they call it? Immersive storytelling? We can learn all about this ancient civilization that was once here. Wow, there's actually a lot of loot here, too. I guess if I had visited this when there was mechs, this would have been way worse. But all the mechs are dead already, so it doesn't even matter. You know what this is? It's, you know, the those space stations we were exploring in space. It's that. It's that, but just on the planet. There's nothing. It's just depressing. I mean, you'll find random corpses with the random items, but yeah, this is just sad. Which, you know, makes sense. It's not supposed to be happy. Okay. What else can we find here? Oh, hello. Okay, everything's fine. The shield ate everything. I didn't realize there were drones in here, too. And is that one of those trees that eat corpses? It is not. Okay. Okay, we're not finding anything. I don't think I'm gonna find anything either, so it's not really worth being here. Alright, I think we just leave this depressing town and just be gone with it. It was nice to just take a peek. I wanted to see what a Scarlands looked like, because I had not experienced it. Let's get everyone back on the ship. And let's go to the Glow Forest. Landed was your first landing site? That sounds like a bad idea. You're a brave person, I'll say that much. Also, we ripped through all of our meat corpses, so we do need to find somewhere where animals can be found for food. Alright, everyone on the ship, let's go out of here. Alright, so is there a glow forest that I can land at? The nearest glow forest is a decent distance away. So we need hippity-hoppity our way over there. Which is not fun. My range is really short, but I've also... Oh, wait. Oh, that's why. Oh, because we're blocked by the, Oh, that's funny. Hold on. I didn't realize you would actually you can get blocked by the walls. That's kind of funny, actually. Hold on. Alright, Ronnie, you're allowed to go out here to get some work done. Let's quickly demolish these walls. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting our range back. Okay, so just quickly rip through that. What does this guy have? Ah, weed. Okay. Okay, hey, you want to get back here so you can finish the rest of this? The rest of this, please? Okay. So now we should be able to fly further. Okay, now our range is correct. There we go. Alright, so there's Swan Peaks. There is the Liliar Swamp, or that we can go all the way over... Kind of wondering why it's like jagged. Let's go, let's see, where do I want to land? I guess we'll go over here to the overgrown foreign. I want to see what's in here. River Island. Sure, that's acceptable. The SMG room but scaled up. Ooh, okay. Started to grab some static sands in my mouth. Oh, I'm sorry. It's because I started shrimping in my chair, and so the iPhone lost tracking of my mouth. And if I start shrimping, that happens a lot. You know what, the other thing too, I just realized we could just... Could I? It would take 14 days. Oh, okay. I was about to say, what if we just do Ship to the Stars while we're at it too? We could do a double ending in one day. We kill the mech hive and we also leave at the same time, making the world a better place. I can't be bothered. I don't even know the quest marker is. There's too many markers on my screen. Is it 15 days or is it longer? I thought it was 15 days. I'm open to suggestions. What is your suggestion, Alana? Since I know Immortal's proposing DMS. A mobile shipyard. A big grav ship where I build spaceships. Interesting. How would I even do that? Oh my god, the more I look at this, it really does look like a penis. I thought it was like I managed to get away from it, but the more I look at it, it really just looks incredibly phallic, and I hate it. How would I move the grav yard? I guess would be, or the shipyard. It's, I thought it was copium that it wasn't. Okay. Anyways, this forest is kind of glowy. Ooh, this is actually a really pretty zone too. I like these new biomes. Like, this is actually a really cool biome to look at. Oh, you know what we never found? We never found an alpha thrombo. Yeah, I think we just realized we never found an alpha thrombo this time. What is this? Peacock? Oh, look at that thing. What else we got here? A lot of boars. I guess we'll kill every... let's just kill all the wildlife. If it breathes, it dies. Especially all these, like, random monitor lizards and small animals. Oh, yeah. Kill it all. Clicked on the glowing yellow mushroom. There's a glowy yellow... Oh, what is this thing? What is this? Oh, yeah, we've seen these. Yeah, and a willow gill. Gives off a soft light. Okay. What else is on the map? I'm actually just curious real fast. Well, was there any other biomes that I'm missing? Or was it only Scarlands, the glacier thing, and obviously the tiles with half biomes, and glow forest? I could just wonder if there's one more that I'm missing. Volcanic plains? Okay. I think I actually did go to that one, yes, because I did find a tile that had access to obsidian. I think we actually did end up on, yeah, the lava fields, right? Yeah, we ended up on these already. It was pretty interesting too. I thought it was cool. I think that's about it. I think we've hit everything. Okay. So, I think for the next run, we're gonna focus primarily on staying on a core base. And maybe we'll have like a small grav ship that we can use for short missions flying around without having to, you know, walk and travel. But that's gonna be like a later thing. I don't know how long I want to have the next colony be, but I'm thinking I might allow the next colony to be like a you may buy stuff for the colony run. We haven't done one of those in a while, and just kind of see how quickly we can just break. I don't want to say break the game in half, but it could be just kind of like a cute. All right, let's just let people burn through their points that they've been hoarding for like years at this point. And then we'll go back to doing more serious focused colonies after that. So, because I know some people complain that they have too many points and they don't know what to do with it. They need something to spend their points with. So that's an option to consider as well. Other than that, I mean, I'm pleased with how this went. This was a very fun run. I really enjoyed Odyssey. I think Odyssey is probably my favorite expansion in RimWorld thus far. Like, legitimately, I think they knocked it out of the park. I am going to be spending a lot of time looking through the workshop over the next couple days. Combat Extended is not updated. I'm not going to install the dev branch for it because I don't want things to break in half. As much as I love Combat Extended, I'm okay waiting for a full proper release. So even if we're not using it for the next colony, that's fine. Like, it'll be fine. An onsen colony would be interesting if we use things like hospitality. Maybe we do oh, you know what? How do we find an onsen? An onsen hospitality colony. Hold up. Oh my god, I can search this up too. That's kind of sick. You know what? We could do... Ooh, like a hot spring colony? Like here? Yeah, maybe we'll do a hot spring themed colony. That actually sounds like it could be very entertaining. Let's see. We have a little bit more time. I'm gonna go to one of these hot spring tiles and see what's there. Just gotta get our our plasma converters back up and running. So maybe we just go travel now that we have that. Let's see, what other hot spring? We did go to one tile earlier in the run that did actually have a hot spring, which was pretty cool. We're gonna go to this one. Valenusia Spring. Is there a way for me to mark this? I cannot. Okay, I wish there was a marking tool, but I just remember that's over there. Okay, there's a bunch of mad rats. That's fine because everyone's on the ship except for Ronnie. Stay on the ship. Let's get out of here. Okay, Velanusia is somewhere here, right? Oh, is it just out of range? Spring. Oh, it's just out of range. Okay, so... Okay. Let's see. I do want to go to it, though, so what I'm gonna do... is we're gonna land one more tile, fly over there, and I want to see what that hot spring tile looks like, because it said Valley and Hot Springs. I'm like, ooh. Oh, if we do an onsen-themed colony, I could download the Japanese-themed assets and include that into the run, too. We could just do a ryokan-themed colony. You know what? That might be a fun little side colony that we could do as we wait for CE to update. Japanese-themed onsen colony protected by mecha robots. We give everyone kimonos, and we give everyone, and then like half of our colonists are equipped in like mecha suits. I tried Bug Colony? Probably not. I tried Yayo's Combat. I didn't like it that much. No, I'm sorry. I don't do like a lot of colonies that have different what do you call them? Xenotypes. I'm very much a human purist in my RimWorld runs. Just maybe cat girls and dog girls and like kind of like the sole exception depending on the colony theme, rabbits stuff too, but they're mostly cosmetic modifications rather than like actually giving effects. I generally prefer to keep my RimWorld human. That's why when Biotech came out, I didn't even use the DNA mechanics that much. I could be convinced otherwise if I really wanted to, but unlikely that I would actually do anything involving that, just because I did not find it super fun. And we're gonna land here for a hot second, and then we're gonna disappear from this tile again. Hello, son. How are you? If only Ray could have seen the ending, but unfortunately Ray passed out, and she was tired, so that's fair enough. It's also the Imperium called. Yeah, the Imperium wants to know my location for those things I just said. Unrestrict you, okay. Yeah, that was the other thing too. I got like I remember when we did a biotech colony, everyone started buying like a bajillion genes and kept asking me to please store these genes in the gene bank and like take screenshots of all the genes that are available so I can pick and choose and customize. That's why I never did it ever again. It's like I don't mind making, you know, 1 or 2 custom xenotypes that I can apply to multiple people and you can pick one of the 2, but I'm like, I'm not gonna make a custom xenotype for this one individual just so they can power game their pawn. I don't want to deal with that. It's a nightmare for me. It's a nightmare for everyone else who's watching, because then I have to spend so much time and resources for that one specific pawn, and that's not fun. Like, it's not just me that's trying to have fun with this, but it's also everyone else who's watching. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I do this, you know, to play the game so I have an opportunity to play RimWorld with an audience, but it's also, if I'm doing this, everyone should enjoy it at the same time. Riston is also old and became frail. Already, a lot of our pawns are old now, too. So that sucks. Age comes for them all, but that's fine. God, this shield generator did so much work. God, yeah, this shield generator got... I love the immersive storytelling, though. How much longer until we're allowed to fly out of here? 2 hours? Okay. I'm running this at 4x aging rate. I would like to do a generational run. I think that'd actually be a lot of fun too. Oh, what if we come? Okay, generational onsen run. Well, we're trying to find a place for them to retire to. So, oh, okay. Here's our storyline. All right, here's the storyline. Ready? Here's the storyline. The colony, after defeating the mech hive, is looking for a place to settle down. And where will they settle down today, you ask? Well, that's easy. They're going to go rest at the beautiful hot springs. Right over at, if I can find the dang tile again. I'm just gonna find it, spring. Right over here. A valley, a bluebird habitat, and hot springs. Right next to our friends, that we have now made very, very angry because we decided we're gonna land right next to them. Let's land over there real fast. and see what they might have for us. Alright. Yeah, we're right next door. They're not going to be too happy about that, but I think I can just give them enough gifts and they'll be like, fine. You're fine here, I guess. Okay, come on, game, please. Alright. So welcome to the Valley of Hot Springs. Look at all of these beautiful onsen that are ripe for production. The only thing I kind of wish is I wish I could move the ship once you've landed, but you actually can't. You're kind of like locked in once you've landed, which is probably the one annoying thing that I dislike. It's not the end of the world, but man, it is kind of annoying. Anyways, I will probably go through the progress render of this ship and see what I can do to make it look pretty. But hey, we did it. After 5 in-game years, I basically have 40 gigabytes of screenshots of this ship going from a tiny little nugget into the great abomination that it is today. Worst comes to worst, I could just rebuild the entire ship, like, you know, a couple tiles over. Yeah, I know it's minifiable. When I saw that you could minify the grav engine, I thought that was really funny. Anyways, I think the story for our colonists here, our dear friends who've managed to survive all this, is they're gonna settle down in this quiet, calm valley with this beautiful hot spring around, and maybe their descendants will be operating an onsen in the future, and that's how we transition into the Japanese themed colony, which takes place thousands of years later. And yeah, lore-wise, thousands of years later, the ship is no longer here, and it's just the mechanoids are back. So yeah, I think we'll actually do a hot spring colony next. I think that's actually a lot of fun. We'll do a Japanese themed hot spring colony. We'll do everything from growing rice, building mechas, and other stuff. There's a mod that gets rid of the don't like being wet debuff, I think. So I think that'll be a fun theme. We'll make it like it's not gonna be like a long colony. It'll probably be like a shorter one, but we'll see. We'll definitely try to focus on hospitality. I think our goal will be we try to have our goal will be to try to earn a certain amount of silver through hospitality. I think that'll be an interesting game theme to try out. I think we did that with Waterworld, if you remember that colony from a while ago, but I think we'll try it with some of the new mechanics that are available to us. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Ronnie. This is definitely one of the top 3 runs I've ever had. I really loved this run. Definitely up there with like some of the other Necrograd runs. If you want to make a mod suggestion, post it on Discord so I don't forget. If you don't post it on Discord, I am going to forget. I guarantee it. I have the memory of a goldfish. Anything that gets said on stream when it comes to like things that I should look at later, unless I have it open on a window, I'm gonna forget. So post on Discord. It will make it a lot easier for me, I promise you. All right, who is alive at this hour? Let's see. Anyways, I'm glad you enjoyed. That concludes the Odyssey run, our very first, not even vanilla run, because I think how many mods am I at? About 123 active items on my Rim sort, minus 6 for base and X packs, which means I'm at 117 mods. Yeah, so much for being near vanilla. What the fuck did beehive? What does it mean beehives are formed? What does that mean? A group of bees have formed here of beehives. Okay, interesting. I don't like the look of those beehives because they look like other things that I try to kill and murder. Anyways, who's alive at this hour? Who's playing RimWorld that I know at this hour? How about that? Let's ask that question. I don't know any of these people. I'm not gonna raid Vinny Vine Sauce. Okay, we'll raid, when was the last time I raided Falu? I guess 2 weeks ago. Alright, we'll raid Falu. Alright. Falu. Alright, comrades, I hope you enjoyed this saga. Again, we'll start a new colony next week. We'll do double RimWorld again because it's a brand new colony theme. And then maybe I'll install the combat extended beta. We'll see how I feel about it. I don't know. We have one more stream for the week tomorrow. I have not decided what it's going to be. There is a very, very mild chance that I have to cancel it, as I have to do a little bit of extra prep before I go up to Canada this week. But hopefully I will still be able to stream. I'll probably try to put a vote up, and we'll see what it ends up being. Art is possibly on the list. Otherwise, I did get a new updated key for Endless Legend 2 from Hooded Horse, and they said I'm okay to make content off of it right away if we want to do more Endless Legend 2. Or we could just try something completely different. There's a lot of possibilities. Anyways, thanks for joining, comrades. I'm glad you all enjoyed this run. I'm glad you all had fun. I'm gonna go to sleep. I need to eat. Well, not eat. I'm not eating anymore at night. I'm gonna go to sleep and I'm gonna relax. And tomorrow, a new day, a new adventure. Well, next week also. Good night. Rest well and all that jazz. Say goodnight. Say goodbye to your favorite colonists. You know, who fought valiantly on the rice shower. With it actually, I will not lie, this became really easy once we had all of these M51s set up. Okay, good night.